Just ignore him.
Yeah, what was that? He found a penny. It's okay. Ooh.
I didn't read it. I just saw it.
No, we have music again.
This doesn't look like science. Never mind. Don't click that link. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna shut up forever.
What link did you leave us? You know what? I actually don't want to know
Dragon
now.
skulls.
Dragon
Alright,
skulls?
I was gone. What happened?
I don't know. No, some furry shit. I don't know. It's okay.
Not a whole lot.
Oh boy.
We have a furry here? That doesn't surprise me. Is it Zeusy? I feel like it's Zeusy.
Jesus.
I mean,
She woke up today and chose violence.
Boy,
one
howdy.
of us in this conversation played a cat girl who constantly meowed her lines.
But I would like to specify it was a cat girl, not one with hair. It was more of like the stereotypical anime Nico girl, which isn't furry shit. It's not. There's fine
Then
line.
why-
I can give an essay on the subject.
That's like saying I didn't jaywalk, I manslaughtered. Like you're not helping your case.
You got
My-
a knife
my
in your
thing-
hand
I'm a
still.
weed, not a furry. There's a
My
difference.
thing is that the example picture you used was definitely a traditional, like, tabaxi in D&D, so...
No, it was not. It was not. It was not. You can scroll in NPCs. It was a big titty cat girl.
And they were yipping.
Boy.
I'm being
I
bullied.
want to go home.
Me too.
Well,
Oh,
I feel the love
Lexi,
here.
that is no, that is definite, no. Someone back me up here. That is not just cat girl.
It's cat girl.
Let me see.
Look at her face. That is a cat nose.
Talking about?
Oh, did this happen a while ago?
Yeah, in the NPCs of, Oh, wow, that was a while ago. That was fucking March.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell, mate. That was a fucking long time ago.
She's still tail.
Well, yeah, but that's cat girl stuff, not furry shit.
It's the nose.
It's the eyes.
Eyes, too, yes, I would agree.
It's the everything, honestly. Let's just be honest
Oh,
there.
oh, and the fucking feet.
How uncomfortable are those feet? In real life, you know,
I mean,
just having them.
Clearly, it's not furry in any way, shape, or form, just like Edo is not furry at all.
Exactly.
Are you shaved?
Oh, gross. Oh, he's like a Sphinx cat, but just like gigantic, and
the naked cat.
he's just like walking around looking like a gigantic buff scrotum.
I haven't
Are you
been
streaming
senses
it,
like that in a
Fluffy?
while.
No, but should I be?
No.
You can in a bit. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, man.
Sorry,
That
I'm
would've
just
been
getting a couple of
gold.
Things. I'm getting a couple of things brought up.
Take your time. I'm gonna shove a popsicle in my mouth while you do that.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Maybe it's a good thing that I wasn't streaming.
It's not a sexual. I'm just a creamsicle. Please.
I was just
You're not
worried that
helping your
mouth was gonna
case.
get too cold.
While you're doing that, I
This
just
is a clusterfuck. Harrison, what's going on? Tell us the stuff.
Right. Everyone's here, correct?
yes. Do I start streaming now?
Were we expecting Alice?
Spike.
Yes. Alice has talked to me. She says she has some personal things she needs to take care of first.
Okay.
She will not be joining us for a while. I told her there is a chair always available for her. So,
Sounds good.
What does this mean for Lexi's campaign? Will she also not be available for that for a while?
as far as I know,
Gotcha.
like, you are up to date as much as I am. So
Okay. Understood. Just curious.
you're fine. All right. Once you are set up there, Archie, I will start things off with our fun fact.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Go ahead.
All right, and we are live.
Welcome back, everyone, to the lovely campaign of Paved with Good Inventions. We're going to start things off with a fun fact about everybody. This fun fact is a bit of help of world building in my little homebrew world. You can choose to make this fun fact about yourself, a family member, a favorite pastime, or you can choose to have a fun fact about the place you grew up in. Helps kind of broaden out the world. I am going to pick one at random, and 3. That's going to start at you, Maxwell.
All right, so my fun fact for Maxwell is that some people might know this, some people might not. A lot of skeletons you see, like, in, like, science classes and everything, if they are real bones, they're bleached because bones are naturally a brown tint. Well, Maxwell's bones are naturally bleached because he spent many years wandering the salt pits, and so all the wind and sand just scarred all of that away. And so now his bones are very pearly white.
Very nice.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you. I was proud of that one.
Cool.
Alrighty then. Pearly white bones. Alright, going down the list, we have Cade. What do we know about you, little buddy?
Well, before Cade went to the university, he spent a lot of time playing with his friends in the woods, which was their hometown, which just had a whole bunch of, like, tree houses and, like, houses in, logs and, like, stumps, just, like, massive trees, weird houses, cool stuff. And he just had a bunch of friends that he hung out with.
Okay, Briar Glen is the place you came from, and it's full of tree houses, stump houses, log houses,
Yep.
a whole bunch of houses.
Mushroom houses,
Mushroom houses, okay.
houses in hills.
Is it mossy?
Are you perhaps constantly harassed by a man by the name of Gargamel?
La, la, la,
No.
Yet.
Yeah, that'd be copyright.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Melgagarg. No relation.
Yes.
Smart well.
Second cousin twice removed.
A storm giant that just terrorizes the place, you know, from time to time. All right, going down the list. Voss, what do we know about you?
Voss has a brother named... What did I name him? Marin. His name is Marin. He was the favorite of the two brothers in his parents' eyes. Marin was. So Voss was, like, jealous, always growing up. And his brother and his father were in the military. His father was a general. And he learned a little bit of fighting, but he was never as good as his brother.
Okay. Your brother Marin. Marin?
Yes, sir.
Older or younger?
Older.
Older. Alright. Just putting that into my file of debauchery. Alright.
Oh, great.
Going to back up the list.
You have my
Gaylia.
search history?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh no.
Alright, so fun fact about Gaylia. Since she has no concept of, like, appearance per se, like how she like gets kind of an idea of what people look like is she'll feel them up. Like their face, like she'll touch their face.
Choose your words
But-
carefully.
Well, here we go.
She'll like you know how blind people touch people's faces? I meant she
Yes.
will feel up their face. Anyway, my point is, since she has no concept, and since she's not really met the only other, like, breed that she's met, other species, are elves. So it's really shocking to her to, like, reach out her hand and touch a face, and there's just, like, a dragon's, like, nuzzle, like, dragonborn, or she'll reach out and touch, like, a tabaxi's face, and it's really shocking to her. So if this comes across, like if she happens to touch someone whose face doesn't really have like human or like elf feelings, she's probably gonna assume there's some kind of pet and try to feed them.
Oh
Aw.
god.
No concept of other races.
Slash reality.
Slash-
Except for
Also,
Edo,
on
she
that
just
note-
had
We'll
Edo
fuel
be
you
her pet
up.
Instead.
She also has no concept of racism or any
Ra-
of that kind of stuff.
Racist
'Cause she
question
doesn't-
mark.
I mean, she has no concept of it. She doesn't understand it because the only species she knows is half elf, so she doesn't understand that there's other species and that there's racism among
Think
other
she
species.
is the only species.
I think she's superior than everyone else, and that nothing else exists only as her own pets.
Honey Bun has a suspicious postage stamp mustache.
Oh god.
All right, I'm done here. Next person.
That would end things off with Edo. What do we know about you,
Edo.
buddy?
He, since a very young age, fought within the Colosseums of Nabad, and actually had died many times in there, either through accident or purposeful bouts. But the priests there always were able to bring him back pretty simply.
Would you like a named priest from that time?
I don't know what you have for naming schemes, or I would, yes.
No, I mean I could give you a NPC
Oh,
for
yeah.
that.
That would be good.
The one that was reluctantly doting over you was a then young Aarakocra by the name of Eric. It is you're how old are you now, Edo?
Edo would be around. I forgot what I put his age.
Would you say mid-20s?
Yeah, I forgot what Leonin's aging were.
But you're kind of in the 20. Okay.
Yeah, he's like early. Yeah, just
Okay. This Aarakocra, Eric, his design would be based off of a vulture, Aarakocra. He would be the one that would dote over you as you get yourself killed time and time again. And throughout your years, you have watched this fairly young Aarakocra become just this very old and borderline decrepit Aarakocra, because Aarakocra live a grand total of 30 years.
Oof.
Last you saw him, he was still working at the Coliseum, but you know he's lost vision in one eye. He's a little hobbles a little when he walks, but he's keeping calm and carrying on. All right. So, if everyone's ready, we'll begin our next session. When we last left our intrepid heroes, the party had ventured into the town of Badoon for one reason or another, to look around and partake in the town's various wares and festivities, including talk about cyclopses on the sea, a pork chop eating contest, and a rather ill-fated happenstance involving a wishing well. But eventually, you guys were hired as a group to go north to find a lost shipping crate that seems to have gone missing from the shipyard, thinking it was just the local bandits who were just trying to make a name of themselves. The party ventured north, found a turned-over cart with a dead horse and some dead riders, and these strange metallic-like kobold creatures. They were not in the mood for talking, as they immediately started throwing spears, breathing fire, and one unfortunate case for Edo, trying to suck the sternum out of his solar plexus.
I got better.
You got better.
Monty Python be damned.
You guys thwarted it. With a well-timed inflict wounds from Maxwell, you notice that the metallic outer shell of these robolds seem to be built around a femur, no better word to say it, skeleton. Like it was an erector set that was just kind of attached to it. You also find, as you guys were moving the bodies away and burning them, you guys noticed some tracks leading northern off the path that seemed to match the description of those robols that you were currently fighting. We ended the session with you guys heading north, following the path. We can skip forward to where you find the source of these footprints, unless anyone else would like to do anything.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with skipping.
I think Ito was just immediately running off after this.
Just Edo running off and just everyone else trying desperately to catch up.
I'm very short.
Okay.
Some are shorter.
That's true.
I think we have a real-sized owl.
Pocket
So-
Wizard.
Yeah, Pocket Wizard.
Pocket Wizard, yes.
I was quite a...
Alright.
Can you fly, Cade?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Sort of. I can't like launch myself into the air, but like if I'm
Is it with
falling, I
style?
basically have feather fall.
Should I stick
Stop.
Cade on my can I just stick Cade on my shoulders and just run with that? Just have a
Sure.
mobile
Wait,
turret,
quick
you know?
question. Was that in character, the question and the answer?
Probably not.
No,
would be
the
that
question.
rude, would they?
Wait, the question to Cade about being able to fly, was that in character?
I think it was OC. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, if someone were to fling Cade into the air, Cade could then fly from there. That's what you're saying.
It's falling with style.
I've flung enough.
Here.
I've flung enough chickens in Zelda to know how to do this.
Exactly. We just
How
grab
well did
Cade by
that
the
go
neck and
endlessly, by the way?
eat.
Yeah. Well, you have a I lied. You have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. When falling, you can use the reaction to make a DC 10 Dex saving throw to stop falling and fly in place. So,
That's cool.
not actually.
What?
So I
But you
could
do have
fly. I do have flight. All right, I'll have to keep that in mind. He won't show it off or anything, but it'll be of good use.
Oh yeah.
He's
you
also
both are.
3 feet tall, so it's not like he's that tiny.
Right.
I mean, Edo's
Okay.
like 8 feet tall, so
Maybe not Pocket Wizard. Maybe Backpack Wizard.
Yes! Like, I went hiking with my partner and our friend the other day, and the people with like 3 Shiba Inus and a Corgi came up, and I was like, how are they gonna get this Corgi with these very short legs up this very tall mountain? And they put him in a backpack. So, backpack.
That corgi.
Tactical Corgi Carrier.
I dare guarantee you that some with the right coin and the right blacksmith or a leather worker, I'm sure something can be arranged for a.
Side
I
quest.
have my backpack wizard.
So, you
You can
guys,
do.
you guys venture forth through the path. You notice that the actually, Edo, you're in front. Go ahead and give me a perception check or survival. Take your pick.
We'll go
Nah.
with perception. With a nice 7.
Well, you are just 2 eyes forward to really notice anything else. You just kind of walk along this path. It's a little well worn, but other than that, you just are facing forward. The others right behind you. Eventually, the path begins to die down and head into this mouth of this massive cave. Who here has dark vision?
I think I do.
I don't think. No, I don't think Maxwell does.
I do.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
For ranger companions, is a ranger able to communicate, or do they have to, like, with their animal, or do they have to cast a spell? Or does it come with, like, the bond of.
What are you trying to do?
I was just wondering if like I'm able to somewhat communicate with Raptor, because my Raptor would have dark vision.
I would say you kind of have that. You can get basic thoughts to Honey Bun, not any other
so,
animal.
Like,
but
hear,
yeah.
like, so like I could hear like cold, thing, like stuff like that, like one word, like feeling.
I would say, yeah, you would be able to say, it seems like food, bad, good, stuff like that.
Okay, then yeah, Honey Bun does have dark vision, so he would notice something.
All right. So that's Honey Bun, that's Voss, Edo. All right. In that case,
Hold on. Would Cade have?
I was gonna say,
dark
wouldn't
vision?
Cade as an owl also
Yeah.
have dark vision?
He does.
Sharp eyes.
So it's the only one who can't see is the fucking Bone Man.
And the blind lady.
Bitch, I
Hey,
don't have
she
fucking
never could.
eyes.
Are you sure he doesn't have? How do they not have dark vision? They're undead.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
did you actually say I don't have eyes out loud there, Maxwell?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
I did it with the character voice for
Just
comedic effect.
Humorous
Because
purposes.
we were all asking this out of character.
I understand. Just making sure. So, let us go ahead and bring it down. 1 second. I'm gonna kill
You
my
do
cat.
have dark vision.
What? Really?
You do.
Reborn
Reborn,
has
right?
Reborn
I'm
has
reading
dark vision.
Wikidot.
I'm looking at Reborn right now from the Van Richten's guide. I do not see.
Or maybe this was when it was UA.
I think that was
That
the
would make
UA.
sense,
yeah,
yeah.
I was going off of the new version.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good, 'cause I think they replaced it with the whole you don't need to eat, drink, or sleep and all that.
That's in the UA too.
Yeah. Well, I think the UA was too strong, so they removed that.
Ah, I see.
so you find yourselves at the entrance of this cave, and you can go ahead and put yourself down here, wherever you wish. And everyone except for Skelly Boy and Blind Lady. Oh, wrong. You guys will notice another Robold with this kind of turned over table of terrible design. It looks like it's sort of leaning down and picking apart this rat-like creature. As of this exact moment, it does not notice you, as it is too busy with its prey, question mark?
Hmm.
Would Gaylia hear like the crunching sounds?
Oh, you definitely hear... This guy is not trying to be stealthy. You hear flesh rended from bone and very sharp cracking as this thing, as you notice, just a small white bone being kind of tossed behind him into a very small pile behind him.
All right, so Gaylia's gonna speak up. She goes, "Wow, that sounds an awful lot like Honey Bun eating lunch."
Give me a stealth check, my dear.
All right, let me roll.
Who needs cover when you can be oblivious?
We're not friend.
Like I said, she's not very smart.
Right then. So, you all kind of jump as she just sort of talks loudly into this cave. She sounds just like Honey Bun, 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 Bun.
Oh, good. That's what we needed.
As the Robold immediately
Really?
turns his head 90 degrees towards you, and a massive emits from the cave. I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Wait, before we roll initiative, can I just do an in character, just funny little quip thing real quick?
Sure.
Gayla's gonna go, "I sense I have made a mistake."
Oh, do you?
Oh my.
Don't worry, I got the low initiative, so everyone can go first.
Oh, Gaylia.
Oh, you might need everyone to drag their tokens onto the
Yes,
thing.
Dragon tokens?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny's, I take it that your internet is shit, so you can't really see the map.
Kind
It's already on here.
I
No,
put her
but
on there, so.
Oh.
Yeah, the problem is I'm using my phone right now with no Wi-Fi. I'm just using my phone
That's
to
fine.
talk. And if I use my computer, I'd have to hotspot, which means I don't know how reliable me talking is gonna be.
You're fine.
So, okay, thank you.
I'll try my best to be as descriptive as possible. All right.
And
so,
Fluffy can just move me around.
I don't even have my token out there. I don't know how to put my token out there.
go to the newspaper at the top right. It should say journal.
Uh-huh.
You should see your sassy skeleton.
Yes.
Drag and drop onto the map.
It's not letting me. Oh, now, no.
Click the name, not the picture.
That was the problem. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. So let's see, guys.
We figured it out.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I was having difficulty too. I'd never done that before.
It's all good.
That's
Alright.
usually the issue, is clicking the picture, not the name.
So
Yeah,
K with
it's weird.
15. Let's see. Gaylia, what did you get, my dear?
I got a 16.
16 for Gaylia. Alright, that just leaves Maxwell. What did you get?
Not good.
An 8.
Don't worry, I got a 7.
Off to a
Well,
good
four.
start.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta get these guys on the map. My cats are trying to kill each other. I don't know if you can hear them stampeding in the back.
Nice.
Alright, let's see. Turn for you. Let's see. Roll for these guys. They get a 11. And then rolling initiative for Justice Robold did nothing else.
Uh-huh. Sure.
And I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy up. Again, nothing. You're fine.
As the only person in the front
Yeah,
line,
okay.
I have to say, I will need you all to drag my body back when I die.
We're just running.
I know one healing spell. You'll be okay.
I also know a healing spell. It'll be fine.
I can keep you from not dying.
Alright, and a roll for you. +2. Ooh, natural one. Alright, descending. Alright, let's see. It is Gaylia's turn. Gaylia, you just saw this little Robold just shriek in, we can only assume, terror or anger. And what do you do?
Well, she's gonna start by panicking, and she is going to reach out with her hand and cast her cantrip, Poison Spray.
Okay.
So let me go to rolls.
Let's see. Is Poison Spray a attack roll or a saving throw?
Let me double check. I can't access my my note that I had on my page because I'm using my phone for the Google Doc, so it's not showing me.
it's
So let me
poison-
just.
Oh, no, I
It's
got it.
Constitution saving throw.
There you go. All right. Let's see. For this,
Are constructs immune, or is that a different version?
some are, some are not.
Okay. I didn't know if it was a universal thing.
I would say, because this one has a biological aspect to it, i.e., the bones, it does have some weakness to poison. So, con saving throw, that is a 16, unfortunately. What's your DC?
Yeah, so that did not beat. It definitely did not beat. I'm pretty sure I have like 11 or 12.
All right. So in a fit of panic, you just sort of wave your hand in the creature's direction, and this puff of green mist sort of flies out and hits him square in the face. Well, but he just sort of steps right through it and continues shrieking in your direction. Cade,
Boy.
what are you doing?
We took a long rest, right? Or a short rest?
Short
Short.
rest.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna cast Mind Sliver at it.
Do it.
That is a cantrip, and it is a Intelligence 13 saving throw.
All right. I'm going to tell you, these guys, not the brightest bulb in this. That is a 9. Fail.
Perfect. So it's gonna take 1d6 psychic damage.
Give it a headache.
So that's 2, and then in the future, its next saving throw, it'll subtract 1d4.
Just saving throw, correct?
Just saving throw.
Alrighty then. That is now this guy's turn. He, upon seeing you guys and has finished shrieking, is going to run 30 feet this way. And you watch as he disappears back into the shadows. In fact, for the there you go. People with dark vision, that's all you can see so far. You just barely see the sliver of him as he's running away.
Well, we got time to run.
What is everyone's passive perception?
Oh,
12.
that's a great question.
11.
9.
Okay.
It's just whatever your perception is plus 10 at the moment.
I believe mine is like 10 or 12. Let me double
wow,
check.
mine is 15.
Okay, my passive is 13.
Okay. You guys all see. You first hear this massive buzzing noise. It gets lower, but as it seems to travel up the cave, it gets louder and louder. And you notice, because these guys rolled like shit for their stealth rolls, you notice, here we go, two large metallic beasts with these gossamer-like wings, and I don't even know why I even bring this up, a massive stinger on the end of them.
Oh
Oh.
my. Oh my.
Oh shit.
That's inappropriate.
The fuck is all that?
Like you
Said we
just see,
can still run.
Gaylia, so she would not have to have this described to her, so she's gonna hear like Bone Man say, "What the fuck's that?" Just be like, "Oh, what? What's happening?"
I think you could hear the wings probably buzzing.
bzzz, it
Yeah,
sounds
but
like
she's
an
not gonna
angry
know
wasp.
Exactly what it is. Are we surrounded by a hornet's nest?
It looks like 2 big bloody hornets.
I'm allergic to hornets.
Allergic to hornets. I'm adding that to my group chat. My group fantasy.
Stab
No reason.
herself.
No reason. Needs EpiPen.
She's
All right.
allergic to a lot of things.
Allergic to
Roll
sight.
con saving throw for
Allergic
peanut
to
butter.
seeing.
All right, Maxwell. You see this Robold run off, and in its place comes 2 massive fucking hornets, metallic hornets.
Oh shit. Ooh. Ooh, I do not have my list of spells out. That's unfortunate. Give me just a moment. I apologize. I was ill prepared. Trying to figure out what the range for Bane is.
I can look that up for you.
Okay.
have-
Because
I
apparently
have-
I can't freaking find it.
Bane, that is 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. Let's see. I can't. How do I check my range from something? I apologize.
What are you checking the range? It's all good.
On the top left, there is under, like the drop-down menus, there's a ruler.
Mm-hmm.
You just click on that.
Okay. Click on the ruler. Okay.
Should be
It's
like
under the magnifying. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So I can definitely get close enough to hit one of them with Bane. Okay. I think I will do that. Okay. So. All right. Maxwell will. Where did I even say I was going? I'll move right there on that little. What is that? A plank?
it's
table?
an overturned table.
Overturned
kind of.
table. Okay, gotcha. So he will move that close, and he will cast Bane on the one to the left.
You can do up to 3 creatures with that.
Really? Okay. Oh, sweet. All right. Well, then that's just what we'll do. And it is a, let's see. For me, it is a Wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
All right, and you're doing both these wasps.
Yes.
Let me see something real quick. I say you could be able to get that Robold if you also want to.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
In fact, I'll. We said you're just seeing them. Like the light is just dim enough that you can kind of catch the.
Yes. I can see the little glint of his icon right there. Yes. Sweet. Okay. So what do I do that as in the Discord for the bot?
That's on me. It's a Wisdom saving throw. So.
Oh, so I don't have to do anything.
Right.
Okay.
Isn't
I don't.
Bane, charisma saving throw?
Oh, it is charisma. Yes.
Is
my
it?
Mistake.
Remember, it
Wow.
was one of the special ones there is actually charisma.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, then what would be my DC for that then?
It's same.
The same. The same. It'd be 13. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, these metal wasps, not the most charismatic.
Really? I thought they were kind of studly. I'm surprised.
Let's see. That is a 9, a -2,
Oh my god.
Nice.
and the Robold rolled a 4.
Haha! I cast. Go fuck
Hey.
yourself.
So, you kind of hold out your. What is your symbol for your Raven Queen?
That's a great question. Didn't you have something for like the group that I was part of, the Untamed?
The Untamed. You have the robes of it.
Okay.
It was these like white robes with red teeth-looking markings up and down it. But I would say you would have a symbol of the Raven Queen, which I could say is kind of this collection of raven feathers, kind of a fetish sort of witch doctor fetish looking thing.
Ooh, dope. I like that. Perfect.
So you whip out your bundle
Whip
of
out
raven.
your fetish. Say
You
it.
whip out your fetish, yes. This bundle of raven feathers, and making sure to keep your arms where they are. You kind of give it a quick flick.
Yes.
As this,
I whip my fetish out in public in a dark, secluded place.
and you watch as these 3 streaks of red just sort of dart off, and like a magic missile, just sort of ping, ping, ping. All 3 of them. Let me go ahead and mark them for baning.
You made
Yes.
them, man.
I'll just do this. There we go. And what is the wording of bane?
The wording of it. If I could find it. Hold on.
1 second. I am freezing. I need to find myself a blanket.
Ooh, okay. Let's see.
No, yeah, that will work. It's !spell.
Oh, okay. I will try to remember that. I'm still needing a lot of practice with the bot.
I think it's only if you have the books or if it's connected. It's weird.
It's all good. You move from a rogue to a cleric, which is the biggest change as far as spells you could actually do.
That's very true.
All right, so these 3 have been baned.
Sweet.
Edo, you watch as the skinny guy that loves pork chops fling some red bolts at these strange creatures. What do you do?
Ah! Small man runs in like brave hero.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some backup there, Beefy.
And My dog is making squeaky noises.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's adorable.
Edo will immediately just run straight in a rage to try to strike at these.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. Release the squeaky toy of war.
17. It's this one first, of course. That's right.
That'll hit.
Whew.
And
9 points of damage.
Good bonk,
that was
good bonk.
minimum damage.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that's minimum.
Well, he is raging as well, so it's a lot of flat.
Alrighty then.
Maxwell would golf clap, but then all you'd hear is like the clanking of his bones.
All right, Voss. You watch as this muscular cat man reach forward and just start playing fly swatter with his massive axe.
I look at my back where my crab is still stationed because I forgot to roll him initiative.
He will. I'm just gonna say for people with pets, that includes familiars or companions or otherwise, same initiative as you.
Okay. I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Sure.
Just like right. Is that a place I can go?
Yes, you can. Yeah, that's fine.
It's like a little nook.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a little nook.
And
Your
I would
crab.
like-
Your crab
Oops,
will
sorry.
be on your back, right?
Oh, no, I'm leaving him behind here.
Alright.
Stupid crab. I'm gonna cast, or I'm gonna summon a tentacle of the deep.
Okay. Ooh, I'll need to make you a new token for that.
Yeah, I forgot to let you know that happens sometimes.
It's all good. I got just a thing. One sec.
Damn it.
Sometimes he just whips it out.
Yeah, my tentacles. Oh, great.
Whoa.
Oh.
There we go.
I'm not the only one whipping out a fetish today.
All right. So is that where you want it?
Speaking of fetishes, I would like to point out that you've turned Gaylia into a cat. On the roll 20.
Oh no! Oh no, hold on. There we go.
Perfect.
It's my familiar. My apologies.
He's got a familiar too.
Yeah.
We got a group of.
Dude, what's the point of being a wizard if I don't have a familiar?
Yeah, that's the best part of being a wizard.
I have a scary avatar of death in my head.
I mean,
Fair
that's
enough.
just you. For the last time, that is a spider that lives in your skull. His name is Philip, and you need to respect his privacy.
Oh. Actually,
Oh.
I'm okay with this lore. He is friend.
Okay, you have a jumping spider in your skull. Write that down.
Aww. That's
It's
cute.
not a familiar, and it has 1 hit point. So remember that.
Jesus Christ. Next
Your
shop we
skull
go to,
spider, all things are possible, so write that down.
I'm buying a fucking helmet at the next shop we go to.
Spider may or may not be a wizard. We don't know.
Oh,
All right,
shit, true.
Voss, is that where you want your tentacle? And are you attacking the left one?
Yeah, it was a bonus action, and I think. What is that? Yeah, I was gonna use that, and I'm gonna hit it. I guess it did 19 for me.
And 10 damage.
Cool.
Go ahead and tell me,
Thank you.
Voss. What happens?
So I like do this wavy motion with my hand, and all of a sudden this crazy ass tentacle sprouts out from underneath the wasp, kind of next to
Like a stalactite?
yeah, and lashes out with like a frosty after image, and it hits the wasp on the left.
All right, you watch as this strange. It looks a bit like a tentacle, but it seems like it has some scaly features to it, like it's some sort of strange reptilian tail of some sort. And you watch as it just sort of lashes out and wraps around this metallic wasp and just crushes it in its grip. And
Ooh.
all you hear is just a very high-pitched squeak as it is crushed and falls to the floor.
I wish to give it a high five.
It high fives.
It reluctantly high fives. Like, you take roll damage. I'm kidding.
Oh no!
That was fucking rad.
That was your bonus action. You doing anything else?
Well, that was action to cast it, right?
Yeah, I think it was bonus action to cast it, and then I'm just gonna use it as an attack. I think. So I'm gonna tell my crab, maybe as a free action, to like, hey, get in there, man.
You can go ahead and move him how you wish.
He only can go like 20, so he's just gonna like get to me. And I'm gonna. You don't get very far.
He looks at you and goes like, it's that look that says, "Really?" And then starts charging as a coconut crab can charge. You've never seen a crab pant, but you're pretty sure it is.
It can't be tired already.
Well, it can dash as its action if you wish.
No, he's lazy.
Okay.
Gotta stay in character for the crab.
All right then.
I'm gonna go with the deep are pretty good.
Crap.
Yeah.
I like it.
Roll for
Oh,
crab.
I get it twice per long rest.
Nice. Yeah, you get 2 attacks with it as well per turn, which is really cool.
Whoa.
All right.
I don't think I should have
Does it?
this.
Does your crab have a name? This is out of character, but does your crab have a name?
His name is S. Krabs / Esquire.
That is fantastic. Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Right
The
then.
S stands for stammering.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Everyone go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody in the club?
Yep, because
In
this
perception.
Everybody in
'cause
the
this
club doing
cave
perception.
echoes.
Everybody in the club looking around.
Oh, I rolled a 22.
I got a 21.
15.
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally rolled twice, so we'll go with the 15, because, you know.
I see.
We seeing shit everywhere,
Right.
except for Voss.
Voss and Gaylia are
Gaylia.
too busy talking with their current menagerie. The rest of you, you hear this. It starts low at first, but the echo kind of helps. You just hear this very high-pitched, "Arf, arf, arf,"
A dog?
with
Oh
the
my.
with the 18, 21, and 22. It definitely sounds like a dog.
Ah.
Maxwell,
Doggy?
you turn pale.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, double shit.
Let's see. All right, and it is going to move this much. This much.
What was that weird mooing sound?
Okay, it's gonna move
Do you,
that much.
do you not know what a dog sounds like?
What's a dog?
Have you seen him? When's the last time you've been out of the ocean?
This is the first time.
I rest
guess
my
so.
case.
That'll do it.
What's a case?
Fucking hell.
Right. So,
Discussions for
it's now
later.
the wasp's turn. Edo, you watch as this wasp flies over you to kind of flank you behind it. And you wonder, why is it trying to flank me? It's only the one by itself. Well, because it rolled high enough on its stealth roll. You didn't notice the other one that was flying right overhead.
Oh.
Did I not notice my 21?
No, you didn't
Or was
notice.
that for something else?
That was for the previous one for their stealth check.
Ah.
You do notice it now as it
shit.
latches onto one latches onto your front, the other one latches onto your back.
Hmm.
They are going to both try to sting you. That is only a 13 to hit
Nope.
Nice.
and a 22.
No, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Ouch.
All right.
That hits full plate.
You take 5 points of piercing damage, halved 2, I believe, because we're rounding down for resistance.
Yep.
I need you to also make me a Constitution saving throw.
That is not what I meant to do.
You are a barbarian. What do you mean that's not what you meant to do?
No, I actually set my health to 2 as opposed to
Oh,
minus
I see.
2.
Oh, lordy.
No.
Lordy, lordy.
So you say Constitution saving throw?
That is correct.
I'm pretty good those.
You feel the one on your back get you right in the almost get you in the kidney, but and you feel this very caustic liquid being pumped into you. You sort of flex
Ugh.
and kind of feel your adrenaline kind of burning away, but you still take, let's see, 5 points of poison damage.
Ooh.
All right, and that is their turn. Gaylia, you hear buzzing, roaring, slapping. What do you do?
Kid, you're muted.
Okay, yeah, I realize. Okay, it's my turn to do things.
Yep, you
Yes.
you
I'm assuming.
hear
Okay.
yes, you hear
Sorry,
Edo.
my Wi-Fi's been going in and out, so.
You're fine. You're fine. Like I said, you hear Edo being swarmed and stung by these strange metal buggies.
Three hours later.
Think your internet went out.
It might have. Ooh, lordy. That is unfortunate.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oop,
Oh.
There we go.
Welcome back.
Can you hear me?
I
We can now.
Awesome. Okay, I was asking, do they qualify as a beast?
They qualify as constructs.
Oh, okay. Well, she's just gonna panic again and fuck it poison spray.
You're gonna have to. You are currently at the mouth of the cave. These guys are a
Yeah,
grand
poison spray
total
only
of,
goes like 10 feet, maybe?
Ow.
Yeah, poison spray has a very short range. You're gonna have to move
Oh,
up
okay.
closer.
Then in that case, okay, wait, yes, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to start with my bonus action of casting the Hail of Thorns, which means when I hit a creature with a range weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell creates a rain of thorns. And in addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it have to make a dex saving throw.
I'm going to tell you right now, because of how these wasps are formed, you cannot hit. The only way you can hit both of them is if you hit Edo.
Well, rip Edo, I'm sorry, my man.
No, you, like hit me with the attack.
What?
You'll have to pass the dex saving throw.
No, you would have to still you would still be shooting me with your arrow as well.
Oh, that's you problem. I'm sorry, she doesn't know. She's just going off of what she can hear, and right now the loud buzzing is louder than anything else, and she doesn't see you in front, so she's just gonna use her bow to shoot.
You do hear him yelling as he is getting stung. So well, you know
Would she
that
be able
whatever.
to pinpoint exactly where he was, though?
It's a stoplight. Like red and green are wasps, yellow is Edo.
She's gonna try to use her. Well, there's nothing else she can do, so she's gonna use her bow and just hope that it doesn't hit him.
Can she not move forward?
I'll save. Oh, I forgot. Can I do that?
You can go forward and you can send Honey Bun to do stuff.
Okay, I'm going to move. How do I stretch myself?
You click the.
How do I?
Click.
I don't like that.
I meant like the arrow thing everyone's been doing.
Oh
Oh, the
boy.
distance.
You click the ruler icon. How do I? That is the
How do I
weirdest
stretch
way to ask
myself?
that.
We're not doing the pirate campaign.
Oh
Yeah, you
lord.
probably have enough movement to move literally anywhere.
Okay,
Yeah, you're.
can someone move me because my Wi-Fi just went out? So can someone drag Gaylia up to
Sure.
like where Bone Man is?
Sure. Done.
Okay. Now if I shoot the hornet that's right above Edo, would it be okay?
Yeah, like I said, you'll be fine as
That
long as
one.
you don't do Hail of Thorns, because that's going to do AoE.
Oh,
Area-
okay. I
area
guess
of
no Hail of
effect.
Thorns. God,
That's
Edo, why
gonna
are
hurt him.
you out there in the open?
He's a
You're
barbarian.
ruining everything, Edo.
If
I
not,
know.
it would be on you.
So now that I'm a little closer, I'm going to do I have a little more movement space, or is that it?
I think you used your 30 feet. Let's see.
I
Actually,
only
no, you
went
have 5 feet.
25.
Oh, you have 25? Yeah,
Okay.
you've used you moved your movement.
Okay. Am I within distance of poison spray?
Let me see. That is a 10 feet. You unfortunately are not. I will say I can
Okay,
actually
I'm
move you.
just going
Actually,
to...
I could move you here, and that would give you range on the poison spray.
Perfect. Yes, I would like to do poison spray as long as that will not hurt Edo.
It will not hurt Edo. Let's see, that is
Then in that case,
Constitution saving throw. That is a natural 1.
and you have to make
Oh,
awesome. Okay.
So roll your d12.
All right. So it's
They're
going
goof.
to take 1d12. Seven.
7 points. All right. Once again, you kind of
And then is that it?
you still have, I believe, your bonus action to tell Honeybun to do stuff.
I thought my bonus action was me moving.
No, movement is part of your turn. Like everyone moves. You don't.
Oh,
Move action or
my
whatever.
my last DM told me that my turn was that bonus action was moving. Is
That
what they would
is-
always make all the
That
players
is
do.
terrible. I'm going
What
to
a
tell you right now.
sadistic DM.
Wrong?
Bonus action to move. Good lord.
Yeah,
use
he
my-
always made us do bonus actions
that's dumb.
I use my action to talk and breathe.
move. We weren't allowed to. If we wanted to move, we had to use.
If you didn't use your reaction to have
Alright,
your
so in
heart
that case,
beating,
if
you
I
just
have a
die
bonus action, I'm
instantly.
gonna-
So.
Meta.
Move
Like
up
bonus
with
action
me.
moving is like what rogues do with the dash
I use
action.
my bonus.
True.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to have Honeybun come up next to me and get ready to attack. I'm commanding Honeybun to come up to me and be ready to attack. Because I can't make him attack, sacrifice an action.
Is that true? Hold on.
Use one of your attacks to have the beast attack.
Gotcha. Thank you. That'll be better when she's level 5, I assume. All right.
Yeah.
All
Right.
right.
Am I
Uh,
right here? Or am I wrong?
No, you're right.
One of? So does that actually count for making
No,
him
well,
attack, right?
when you,
That's what I thought.
level
Okay,
up
sorry.
in-
I know my Wi-Fi is really bad right now.
Yeah,
You're
it
fine.
is.
What was that?
When
You're
you
breaking
eventually
up every
level
2
up,
seconds.
when you eventually level up, you will get more attacks. So as a ranger, I believe you get 2 attacks at level 5. At level 5, you'll be able to fire your bow once and then have Honeybun come and rip their throat out.
Yes.
Okay,
any-
perfect. Sorry. Thank
Or
you. I
just
know
have
this is a
Honeybun rip
hassle
the throat twice.
with my
Or-
bad Wi-Fi and everything. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Alright.
Anyway,
All right,
so
I'm
you
done.
right, you once again blindly fling your hand forward and this puff of green mist attacks. Maxwell, you sort of have to shimmy out of the way a second as you definitely
Whoa.
see it go past your non-existent ear as the mist sort of gets into this metal wasp. Apparently has a ventilation system that you funked up pretty badly, but it is still standing. Cade, what are you doing?
Gonna move forward a bit so I can get access to them. Like here. And then let's see here. I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Well then, I gotta make some more tokens. You guys need to tell me when your spells make shit.
Sorry.
All right, so you get yourself a earthen hand. Let me make a little something for that.
That sounds really cool.
It is pretty cool.
I forgot. Oh wait, you did use this last session. I'm just.
It was kind of a sudden thing, yeah.
Nope, not that. Hold on. All right, what are you doing?
I'm going to grab the one here,
Sure.
and it has to make a strength saving throw.
All right, move you over here. Strength saving throw
Mhm.
against a. That's a 7. Never mind.
Yay! So, he takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration, which is up to 1 minute. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
focus on that. 2.
Okay.
But it must. Let's see here. As an action, you cause the hand to crush the restrained target. Who must make a strength saving throw. So it makes another strength saving throw?
I think at the end of its turn to try and break itself out.
Okay. No. It says, so the first action is a medium hand made from compacted soil rises there, and then it makes a saving throw.
Sure.
Oh, okay, so I guess any of my turns in the next minute, I can choose as an action for it to crush.
Right.
And then at the end of its turn, or in order to break out, the restrained target must use its action to make a strength check.
That is broken. All right.
Yeah, and when you crush on your turn, it can make a strength saving throw to take half damage of the crush.
Okay.
That's what you were reading.
Basically, you're just using your turn to tighten the grip.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Edo, you are trying to pry this metal wasp off your chest before it lays eggs in you. You're not sure, but you feel this massive earthen-like hand just reach down on your chest and just like a tick just pulls it right off, and it's flailing in its grasp as it just really squeezes it.
Yeah.
All right. That is these guys' turn. This guy gonna run, and you do not see him. Maxwell, you're up.
Maxwell.
Oh, we forgot about Bane, didn't we?
I've been keeping Bane at least for the straight. So far, the only one that's Bane still is this wasp in the back, and that one that ran off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the other wasp was in stealth mode, so I wasn't able to target them.
Right.
That's what it was. I was like, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about that too. Well, Maxwell, seeing that one metallic wasp is restrained by Cade's spell, pulls out his sling and flings a bullet at that one, seeing as that it's an easy target right now.
All right. Let's see. I believe you don't have advantage because it's a ranged attack. Let's go ahead.
Understood.
No, he does because it's restrained. Restrained.
I'll say it's grappled.
Okay.
gives
No,
you-
I'm thinking of prone. My mistake.
Yeah, you
go
think
ahead and
prone.
roll
Yeah.
advantage.
That'd be disadvantage then. If it was prone.
Okay. That is I have rolled a 19 to hit. I mean, if you
That
want me,
hits.
I was about to say, if you want me to roll advantage, I can.
You can just fish for the crit.
Go for the crit.
Why the hell not? Oh!
Close.
Oh!
Not quite. But I will take the higher one with the 2 bludgeoning damage as this wasp opens its quote-unquote mouth, which is just basically this strange... you've never seen a speaker before, but that's what it looks like, as it just shrieks in this claw's grasp, and you just take your sling and right through the speaker, and it's no longer shrieking, but
Good.
it's still squirming.
Good. That was... God damn, that was obnoxious.
If it's all right with you guys, I need to take a 5-minute break. I gotta go get something at the door, so I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Nice shot, Maxwell.
Thank you, thank you.
What the fuck's
I
a
can
speaker?
finally hear people.
She can hear clearly
miracle,
now. The
y'all are-
Wi-Fi
Y'all are robots.
is working.
I could barely hear when you guys were talking about where Lion Dude was. I could barely hear.
Oof.
You guys were crunching so hard. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot and we'll see what happens.
Whatever happens, happens.
Oh, we
Everyone
got you
dies.
there.
So
Alright.
I'm so sorry. I know my Wi-Fi is such a hassle to you guys, and I feel so bad all the time.
It's all good. I'm taking this opportunity to go grab my dinner. I will be right back.
You're lame. How are you doing, Sadie? Haven't talked to you in a hot minute.
It's been I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I know.
How was
I know
the
you were
Fourth?
moving in. Oh, my 4th was really fun. One of my friend came up. We had a great time. I got so badly burnt. Yeah, we were out on a tube for like 4 hours, and
Oh,
what's so
jeez.
funny is I had a beer can, right? And I had rested the can on my stomach. So I came out tomorrow. I had this pale white spot right in the middle in like a circle, and then all the rest of me was so badly burnt.
Oh god.
It was a disaster.
That's amazing.
How's your home? Because you said you moved in, right?
Yeah, we closed on it in March, and we officially moved in, like, we moved in through April, and then, like, officially we're out of the other apartment beginning of May.
I was
So
about to say,
we
yeah,
are.
you guys said you were still, last time you updated in, like, the general, you were still moving, I remember. Like, it was a hassle, from what you were saying.
Yeah, it was, like, we could, next time we move, if we move, like, in the next, like, 10 years, I want, like, a moving service, because it was, like, he insisted we do everything on our own, and that's great, but I don't have the patience for it, and we don't have a car, and...
Oh, no, you don't have a car?
No, we don't have a car. We don't really need one.
Then how did you do that?
Well, I
How
had
did
to
you
rent.
move?
I had to rent a car. There's like a car to go, but it was like, I only could do it certain times because I could only afford so much. And then, last time we moved, there was a like, basically the like equivalent of like Lyft, but for like movers. I guess this.
Love that.
Huh?
I said I love that. Lift for
Yeah, like
movers.
you could just like you could be like, I need to move this stuff, and hire someone, and then they come and move it for you with a van. But they like outlawed it in Seattle.
Wait, why would they outlaw
What?
it?
I don't know.
I'm
They're
wondering
like,
if it was unregulated and people were like coming up, doing the lift thing, and loading all the stuff up, and then just leaving.
maybe. I
That-
don't know. But so we ended up renting a van for some stuff, but I can only lift so much because I'm lame. And
You're
we
actually
ended up
too
hiring.
proud.
We ended up hiring someone from TaskRabbit with like a van, and like he and Nick moved the rest of our stuff over.
Yeah, I had to move apartments like just literally 200 feet.
Oh,
No.
Never again. Because trying to move the bed,
Bro.
the couch, just fuck that.
Leave
No,
behind
trust
and get new stuff.
You think,
Exactly.
You think that's like I have to move into my dorm room every year from Florida, so it's a 24-hour drive at least. We get all the way up to Virginia from Florida, get all the way up there, and then I was on my freshman year. I was on the 3rd floor of my dorm, no elevator.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, last year, my
Yucky.
sophomore year. So we had to carry up mini fridges. We had to carry up all sorts of stuff. It was a pain. I almost cried.
I just
I mean,
had
I
to
had-
move my roommate up into my place, up a hill with some whack ass stairs.
Both ways.
Yeah, but at least
the
you
snow.
and Blaze are like, you guys are men that work out for the most part.
I'm a man who works out.
Okay, you're a man who works out. It was me and my asthmatic mother. Both of us
No,
were
you.
asthmatic, and we were trudging up 3 flights of stairs.
You have a friend named Blaze.
Well,
no, his name
that's
is
not-
Sam, but his online name is Blaze.
Man, that's so cool.
I don't know.
No,
No,
Blaze
he's
sounds
not
like
cool. He's stinky.
I say Blaze sounds like the guy they were to be the drug pusher in those middle school PSAs. Hi there, I'm Blaze.
Just leaving the kitchen
I
for me.
really hope he's watching
Thank
the
you.
stream just so he sees that slight upon his name.
Blaze, I have no ill will against you. It just sounds funny.
I thought your name was cool. Remember that.
yeah.
Well, I mean, this will at least be archived for him to listen to.
Anyway, if you want to exact revenge, my address is Fluffy. What's your address?
He
I've been
fucking
trying
lives
to-
with
I've been
me.
trying to get that out of him for like a year now. He
Oh,
refuses to give me his address. I don't know why. It's not like I'm gonna show up at his doorstep with like a knife or anything. Like, why would I ever do that? Like, that's crazy.
That's premeditated.
You
Let
have
it
it
be
recorded
known.
now.
I just,
No, but I just said I wouldn't do it. I literally just said like I would never do that. Like,
Thank
it's
God-
on tape me saying I wouldn't do it.
all I have to
There's my
say is,
alibi.
thank God she can't drive.
Wow.
All
hit me
right.
where it hurts.
Is everyone
Not
here?
you, fuck ass. Get back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Back! Back, I say! Sorry, my roommates are reeing at me. I don't know how to take this. You were too, you fuckhead.
Excuse you. All right,
Oh
they
my
attacked
God.
Maxwell and that's 2 critical hits. Okay.
I apologize. My roommates
sorry.
were ringing at me, and one protested against the fact that he read.
Okay.
Was that your brother? Was he the one that protested?
Yeah, a little bit.
Edo.
Kids these days, am I right?
He will take the easy swing at the one in front of him.
All right, I do remind you there is still a wasp on your back.
Oh, that's fine. When he's hitting this one, he'll show that one to everyone else so they can easily take care of it, right?
Sure. Go
At
for
least the
it.
tentacle should be able to.
Yeah.
Give it a nice, great look at it.
And Edo thought he didn't have any allies. He has an entire. That'll hit.
Oh,
And
hey.
10 points of damage to it.
Nice.
That is just enough. Edo, what happens?
As the fist is just holding it, he's just gonna smash right into it.
Right. With a nice golf-like swing, you swing your great axe, cutting both the wasp and the hand right in two. The wasp clatters to the floor. The hand just sort of reforms itself a bit and just gives you another thumbs up.
Yeah, high five the tentacle.
You could do
Oh,
a.
Once the
Hey,
tentacle gets it off my back, I will fist bump the hand though.
Speaking of which, Voss, what are you doing?
Can I make a bonus? Hold on, I'm playing games here. Can I use a bonus action to make a Tentacle of the Deep attack?
Sure.
Score. No, I am sorry for being the bad person here. Okay. It's not how you spell it. It is kind of like writhing around. Still, it's kind of got that frosty. I'm in the wrong roll session. Oh my god.
You're fine.
Please hold. We are having technical difficulties with our frozen tentacles.
17 will hit.
It looks like a 10.
10 damage. You
Damn.
You lash out, and that scaly tendril just sort of wraps around the wasp and tries to pull it off. It's still holding on for dear life, but the pressure that is currently putting on it is you're beginning to see sparks. It is not long for this world.
May I Eldritch Blast it?
You may.
Oh boy.
Helps if you
Oh
can.
boy.
No second E there. Or I think it's spell Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, it's probably spell.
Or attack?
Yeah, I can't.
Attack.
Yeah, maybe attack Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Yeah. Exclamation point attack Eldritch Blast. I
If
believe.
you have it on your sheet as an attack, yeah.
Sorry if you hear my chair; it's very squeaky.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Let's see. That's number 4.
Oof.
Oh no.
I mean, it's the same as Tentacle of the Deep.
You keep misspelling it. Let me. It's Eldritch, not Eldridge.
I'm from England.
Well, your English Eldritch Blast doesn't hit. Try the American version, like all people should. You almost got it. Attack.
I
Eldritch
took
Blast.
it right.
I
I'm not
recommend.
long for this world.
I recommend having that saved, like on a sheet
It's just
somewhere.
not on my sheet. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Go ahead and let's see.
I swear I did it last time though. Somehow.
It's a +5 to hit. Go ahead and just roll your Tentacle of the Deep attack and just do a D10.
So I just roll a D10.
Well, roll your Tentacle of the Deep attack to see if it actually hits, and then
13.
13 unfortunately misses. It in the flailing of Edo with this thing on his back, he sort of inadvertently dips out of the way of the tentacle sweeping in to take a swipe at it.
Oh man.
Edo, while you are like just kind of if you ever seen a buff person with a sticker on their back, they're just trying to swat at it from behind, but their arms are just too muscular, they can't reach it. You hear that very high-pitched yipping again, and you see, walking ever so slowly, is a strange metallic canine figure.
No.
Oh, I
my
love that
God.
you use that as the icon. I forget what those were, but I had one of those as a kid.
You watch as it just basically
Robodogs,
piddles.
yeah.
It basically piddles along pretty fast on those stubby little legs, as you hear "Yike, yike, yike, yike," and you watch as it just slowly sits down, and it does a flip.
Does a flip.
Yes. and
That brought me back.
and you watch
Holy
as it
fucking shit.
it paddles its way over to you with those big, strangely light-filled eyes. And we've all heard the Ballad of Wolverine, right? You watch as this dog opens up its mouth, and where it's normally flat on both ends, you watch as shing, these row upon row of razor-sharp metal spikes emits from its mouth, much like Wolverine. And it is going to take a bite at you, Edo.
All right.
Let's see, that is a plus
Oh.
4. That is a 23 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think
shit.
there's a single thing in that game that doesn't hit.
I mean, there are shields and whatnot, but there are ways. But let's see, you take.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, this is piercing damage.
Yeah.
You take 14 points of piercing damage, halved to 7.
Ooh.
And it is currently latched onto your elbow.
Yikes.
Why do these things keep attaching themselves to me?
What the dog doing?
Speaking of touching you inappropriately, this wasp is going to take another
damn it.
sting at you. That is a 20 to hit.
Oof.
Ouch.
You take 8 points of piercing damage, halved to 4. And I'll need that con save again.
It's 14, but... it's not
14,
bad.
that's still... Yep, that still passes. You take 4 points of poison damage.
Ouchies, ouchies.
Gaylia, you hear a lovely little puppy at this point.
Oh god.
Oh no! Oh no!
And followed immediately by Edo screaming in pain.
Okay, so
Ah.
she's gonna just assume that like he's not doing it right, and she's like, try feeding them. Dogs like food.
Oh god.
It does like food. It's currently taking care of that.
Yeah, it's eating me.
And then she's gonna go. And remember, it's never the dog's fault. It's always the owner's. There's no bad dogs, only bad owners.
Ah, yes, we have to kill whoever owns this dog.
I've heard all dogs go to heaven.
No, I just bought that movie today. Now I'm sad.
No.
Okay.
Did you really?
Yeah, at a garage
Wow.
sale, it was $1.
That's weird.
It was
VHS?
$1. Yeah, it is
I love
kind of
that.
weird.
I love that movie.
Oh, it's so good. I also got The Last Unicorn for $1. Very
Nice.
exciting.
I have no idea what that is. Oh,
That, is,
boy.
that was... That's
That's a
basically...
seminal classic, sir.
That was my childhood. That was the base upon what I am made of.
That explains a lot, honestly.
That does
unicorn.
explain a lot.
Does.
Oh, the actual story is insane.
What do you
Um,
mean that explains a lot?
It
Anyway,
explains-
what are you doing, Gaylia?
All right. Well, okay. So the doggos would not be beasts. They're constructs, right?
Correct.
So animal handling would not work on them.
It would not work on them. And I will say, just as a precaution, it's not going to be just constructs this campaign. You are not going to have to fight construct after construct. It will still be beasts
Okay,
and
because like
elementals.
90%
It's like,
of everything
wow.
I am is wonder.
being a ranger like defeats the purpose.
It's like I'm going to be a desert ranger. We're in the ocean.
Does the island count as a very small desert?
Let me see. No.
All right. So
Not even the beach.
how far away is Honey Bun from the farthest thing?
It is about 10 feet away from the wasp that is stinging Edo.
All right. She's gonna single for Honeybun to pounce upon Edo's back and
Sure.
just gently munch the thing on top of his back. And how
Did you
gently it
say
is
did
up to him.
did you say leap onto his back?
Yes, I did say those
Velociraptor.
words. I
How
did say those
tall?
words.
How high is the Velociraptor?
It's not
I think we agreed like four or 5
four
feet. I think
4 to
we
5
agreed.
feet. Like,
So it probably would have to leap to even get to it. So
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make an attack, or have either.
And like Edo's a heavy guy. I feel like he's not really gonna like be daunted by like a Velociraptor jumping on him.
He currently also has 2 metal
Should I roll
constructs on
handle
top of
animal
him.
to see to make sure. Yeah.
That's if you can handle it on top of you. Yes. No, you're
Alright.
fine.
That's gonna be a +3. 20.
Roll animal handling to pet the probably dog.
All right, that
16?
was a 16.
Dog?
That'll hit. That hits exactly.
Oh
Wow.
hell yeah! Okay, so that's gonna be 1d8 + 4 for damage. All right, that's five whole damage.
Honey bun. What happens?
Oh, that all right. So, Honeybun doesn't even really care about Edo at this point. They just see like a crunchy snack.
Oh god.
So they're gonna like just pounce upon Edo and just kind of dig their claws a little bit into like Edo's like back, just a little bit, not enough to like hurt her, but kind of like a cat when they're like trying to hold on to you as you're shaking them.
Sure.
I
I will
As
say.
a cat
but a bit
does.
bigger.
I would say he would take 1 point of damage, but he's
As a
raging,
cat
so he's
does.
fine. But,
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Acupuncture for
and
big
then
kitty man.
it's going to Honeybun is just going to, with no hesitation, just crunch on the back of what's on him, and
Edo,
then shake its head like it's trying to get like water off of its fur before crunching it again.
Edo, you feel the weight on your back suddenly increase, nearly double. You're worried that another wasp has landed on you, but you hear a very now all too familiar shriek of reptilian descent, and the rending of metal as the buzzing on your back, the buzzing that was in your ear, immediately stops, and then you just hear a very low hiss in your right ear. As it's still attached to you, but it's currently enjoying its chew toy at the moment.
Oh, thank you, kitty.
So that is done. No, it is not yellow. It is
Honey,
X. There you go.
Honeybun just gonna make like a chirping sound.
Like, ooh, it's like a cat with his catnip toy. Like, all right. Cade, you don't see any more wasps. Of course, there's now a slightly smaller, slightly more strange thing attached to Edo.
Odd. How strange. So as an action, I can, move the hand up to 30 feet,
That is correct.
and I can grab the dog.
Okay. I mean, you're from where you are. He can go ahead and grab the dog where it is.
Yeah, no, I know, but it can't be in that square. It needs to move a square down, so it's in.
Oh, yeah, fine.
So
Yeah,
it can move 30 feet, but the action only happens within that 5 feet square.
my apologies. Let's go ahead and move you down. I'm just gonna put you right here, just for funsies. All
That
right.
works.
That is
then-
a strength.
Yes.
This is a new creature, so let's see. Let's see. It rolled a 16.
Yeah, that passes. Okay.
You begin to reach down, thinking not too much about this little tiny dog that's smaller than you, honestly. But you watch as its back legs kind of rear up and kick, and the hand sort of retches back like, ow!
It's not nice.
This thing is actually pretty beefy, considering.
And that's all I can do, because I moved him.
That was your action to have him squeeze?
Yeah.
Okay.
The action was to move and squeeze, yeah.
Gotcha. All right. At this point, I'm not even going to have you guys roll for perception. As you guys hear that same shrieking noise that came from the Robold, but you hear more. And let me see, they can move how much? They can move 30 feet. So this one can move here. You see one that you can tell Maxwell this is not the one you banged.
Noted.
And this one moves up here, and you see one step out of the shadows. If I can actually move it. This strange Robold looks almost identical to the others that you've seen, but this one is wearing a skull cap over its face, and you could tell that this is not a humanoid skull; it is a kobold skull. And it is carrying this strange staff that is completely bronze from tip to tail. And at the very end of it, there is just the flickering of a flame. And this guy here is going to fling. He's going to actually take a attack as he swings that fiery staff, and you watch as the flame at the tip just gets brighter and brighter during the arc, and this bolt of fire comes right at you, Edo.
Oh no.
That is, let's see. Ooh, that's a 23 to hit.
Oh,
Ooh.
bueno.
Fuego.
So let's see, that's a D. Let's see, firebolt is a D tip. Yep.
Edo's about to die.
You take 5 points of fire damage as it hits you square in the solar plexus. Alright. Maxwell. It's your turn.
Maxwell is doing his best to not freak out, seeing that out of the darkness, a fucking bolt of fire just nailed Big Lion Man in the chest. So, what he's going to do to try to help at this point is he is going to, because he knows we need to get that dog off of Big Lion Man ASAP, so he is going to waltz up to the dog and do inflict wounds.
Nice.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
All right. Okay.
It's a sling.
That is up. How do I?
Better than me, man.
I typed it in as inflict wounds, but okay. It's going to give me the sling again. Hey, bot,
Is there-
the fuck?
Do you not have inflict wounds on your sheet as an attack?
Is that what I need to do? Oh god, that's annoying.
Go ahead and just roll me a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier. We'll figure this out by next session, okay?
Okay, absolutely. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's no bueno. That is a 7, and my spellcasting modifier would be a +5, so it'd be a 12. So that is not going to do jack, I believe.
Actually, that hits exactly.
What? Oh my god, that is
Hey!
lucky.
This thing is beefy, but not exactly armored.
Fair.
Go
Okay.
ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Crap, my damage.
Do you need me to tell you what the damage is?
I kind of do. Yes, I'm sorry.
You're fine. I got my encyclopedia right up here. You do 3d10 necrotic.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Flick
So,
wounds is broken. Yeah.
okay. Ooh, not the best, but I have rolled a 9.
You reach your hand out, and where are you actually in this? You have to move your character. To get
Yeah,
closer to this.
I assumed I was going to be right over where the last wasp died. Like, so right there.
You go.
Okay.
Okay. You reach your bony hand out, and luckily Edo's too busy trying to shake this thing off to notice. But you watch as flakes of black lightning just sort of tickle from your fingertips, and you see the LED lights on this dog kind of flash up on and off for a split second as you see just the faintest bit of rust.
Bad dog. Stop it.
It barks, but no mouth doesn't move.
Okay, that's uncanny valley. Not liking it.
The LED eyes shift towards you, without the head not moving.
Is it still is it actually grabbed by the hand or?
No, it tried to grab it, but it kicked it away. It's still on you.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
So, Edo, you have a new friend. What are you doing with it?
He wishes to break it.
Okay, how would you like to do that?
By smashing it.
Go for it.
Oh, well.
Smash it.
That's a hand axe, not a great axe, but
All right, 16 will hit.
Yay.
9
Yeah.
sli- Will you? Don't you get
Oh.
your
yeah, I had clicked the wrong one.
so 9 slashing damage and
It
2
would be
radiant?
that one.
Woo!
It's a lot more damage because I didn't actually have my rage on.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Okay, so I'll count that then. No worries.
Sure.
So So you can't really use your axe to just kind of like one-handedly swing the thing at your elbow.
No. What he's going to do is going to take the axe and he's going to swing his elbow at the axe.
No.
That is far
Fair
stupider than what I was going to come up with, but I love it. So you just plant your great axe on the ground like it's a tent stake, and then with a people's elbow, you just swing it
Yeah, baby.
That's
At
fucking
the,
awesome.
right in the back of the head. There's a big gash in there, but it is in a little bit of sparks, but it is still standing. Let's see, it has this much hit points left. Okay. Voss, I would say at this point with your dark visions and whatnot, everyone except for Gaylia and Bone Boy can see the Robolds advancing. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Weep.
Oh boy.
That looks
The
like
good news-
more of them.
The good news is you've inadvertently created a chokehold for them because you alerted everyone to your presence by spooking the sentry. And there's a lot of them. So,
Kobold chokehold.
a Robold chokehold.
Robold, kobold chokehold.
Exactly.
If you would be so bold.
Leather,
No.
yellow, leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Maxwell takes 2 points of psychic damage. I'm kidding.
All right.
Ouch, ouch, my bones.
I wish I had like potions and stuff because I see Lion Man. How's Lion Man looking? Does Lion Man look hurt? Does anybody look hurt right now?
I'll tell you, Lion Man is looking more than bloody.
Wow. So I noticed this, but I wish I was more than a warlock. I'm sorry.
You can always worship the sun and have healing.
I have
Hey.
time.
I worship the storm.
Oops.
Food good.
Good. Okay,
Uh,
I'll have some here when we get a break. Thank you.
I cast Eldritch Blast again.
Again, yeah, go ahead and roll d20, and if you don't have Eldritch Blast on you, go ahead and just add your spellcasting modifier. I think it's a +5 at this point.
Man, how come it's not using it? Yeah, it's D20 plus 5. So I tried both. Yeah. Okay. Whoa.
We'll just have to get this figured out by next week, okay?
Yeah. Man, I have it all. Like it's all on there.
Roll20 is a fickle beast. Is either works great or does absolutely nothing.
15.
15 will hit.
All right. And it's like 1d10.
1d10, yep. And I believe with your bonus action, you could have your...
Yes, I can only move it.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. As a bonus action. I think I can only move it or let it hit something.
Let's see. I think it has reach, though. Yeah, 10-foot long tentacle.
Oh god, sounds horrible.
Talk about a fetish.
And I'm looking at it right now. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the tentacle up to 30 feet and repeat the attack. So you have
Oh, okay.
a second attack already.
Can I hit the dog if it's
You
still
can.
alive?
It is still alive. It's looking a little crazy. You hit a that's a 12 for the tentacle.
Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi. Yeah.
All right. So yes, both the Eldritch Blast and the tendril hit. Go ahead and do your damage. It'll be 2d10, I believe.
Got it.
Plus 3. 2d10 plus 3. So 14.
14.
Well, yeah, 14 damage. The combination of this blast of Eldritch power and this very cold tendril sort of hit it from both sides as it just cracks it right in the head. It's hanging in there by a thread. Is that much?
Can I yell at it?
You can yell at it. Free action.
Oh, he die! Die?
Let me see. No. It's immune to power word kill. I'm sorry.
I just got that the other day in my MTG. Oh.
All right. So, Maxwell, give me a luck check. It's pure d20.
God.
As the eyes focused on you.
No, shit. Oh,
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It realizes it wants to, but it has something bigger in its mouth right now, so it's going to take its attacks and try and squeeze on Edeo there.
I feel like it's when you try to take a toy away from a dog, and they're like, "Arr," and I'm like, no,
That is-
Arr. No,
That is
no.
only a 14.
That hits.
Oh, that hits. Okay.
You forget Edeo is a barbarian, so the AC is really low.
Right. You take 14 points of piercing damage, halved to 7.
Yep. He's on 1 HP.
Holy shit.
Shit.
If he gets hit too hard, he could instantly die.
I would have to do 36 hit points on the next attack to.
It's
kill you.
Constitution, I thought.
Wait, who's next?
Or is it? Oh, 5e might be different then.
That would
I
be.
thought it was Constitution
two-
for that.
To instantly die, you have to be at negative hit points, negative your max hit points in one attack. So if you were negative 35 on the next attack, you're dead. No saving throw, you dead.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if
he
you
gets
were,
on die next turn because if all the people attack him, but I don't think you'd be doing that.
And my question is, who's next?
let's see, that would be the wasps. They are dead. Gaylia, that is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately cast Cure Wounds on.
Cure Wounds
Right
is
there.
a melee. Let's see. Cure Wounds? That is touch. So yes, you will have to move up here under the tendril.
Yeah.
That's just sort of
I'm cool with
flapping
that.
around, touching your hair.
So actually, I probably would get slapped a few times on my way there, just like
It's-
it just kind of
it's-
just like across my face, and she's
Keeping
just not
its
really
hands
paying-
to itself. It's keeping its tentacles to itself.
Like you guys watch as the tendril just sort of
No,
like
I'm
it
just-
sees a wasp and
no,
just kind of
Harrison,
stretches out.
Harrison, just let
Sorry.
it, just let it smack her. It's okay. Don't question it. Just let it happen.
You're just gonna
The-
swaddle yourself. with
Nah,
your
who left their
tentacles.
Weird. I'm
fetish out
not
here?
comfortable with this.
Yeah.
I'm not
No.
comfortable with this either.
I was kidding. It's
The
just-
tendril somehow looks
Oh.
at you, Voss, and says, and just shakes its head.
It
doesn't
doesn't
have
have
a head.
consent. It doesn't have your consent, Gaylia.
Like it doesn't have a head or any facial features, but it just shakes its head as best as it can.
The tentacle also doesn't consent.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not
All
the
right,
other way.
roll me a D8
Alright,
plus your
so-
spellcasting modifier.
Okay, so my spell casting is +3, so it's gonna be 1d8 plus 3. I don't know how much it's gonna heal Edeo, but I'm doing my best.
Better than 1.
6 points
Oh
of
my
healing.
God.
6 points of healing to you,
Good
Edeo. That's,
Well,
that's 6 more than 1.
He's not dead. Yay.
Yet.
Yay!
All right. I'm also going to. I have I'm just gonna use my movement speed, I guess, or I already used that to get close. Is there a way I can position myself in front of him?
I mean, technically you could.
I would like to try and like get in front of him just in case. So if anything else attacks him, I'm there instead.
There's like 4 other creatures, I think, coming at us.
Yeah, so I'm gonna now move in front, and can I bring Honey Bun with me? Or is that a different move?
I think it's bonus just to have him come, heal or whatever.
Yeah, I just want him, like not like in front of me, but next to me, if possible.
Thank God.
Yes.
We're,
Perfect.
Thank God we're using this blind girl as a shield. Almost hurt our giant lion man.
This tiny little like thin elf girl. This is fine.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not realize I was muted.
You
as-
were. We just
Yeah,
kind
that's
of.
awkward.
Like,
Oof.
wow, you guys are rude, interrupting me. Like,
You weren't talking.
Sorry, DM.
no, Edo, you feel the pressure on your back loosen as in Grayton, very briefly, as you're used as a springboard as Honeybun leaps over the destroyed wasp and takes its place next to Gaylia. And you see Honeybun, he looks angry. Not like I'm going to eat your hand angry, as I'm going to rip out everything you own angry.
And she's gonna toss behind her just a very quick, "Don't worry, I've got your back." Or, well, should I say front?
Cade, you see that selfless act of suicide. What do you do?
Well, honestly, we're gonna magic missile the dog.
Okay, that's going to
As
hit.
one does.
All right, roll your d4s. Let me see how much.
Okay,
do
so
you
we
have?
decided to multiply to do individual d4s, or
That is on you. You're the only one that casts magic missiles, so that is on you.
uh
But
Yeah.
whatever you say now is what it's going to be forever. You understand?
I think we decided last game that it would be 3 d4s.
Roll 3d4s then. That's one. Roll the other two. Let's see.
Oh, 4 plus 1, 5. Sorry.
So 10 plus, well, actually, 10 plus 2, so that's 12 damage.
Yes.
Cade, you watch as, during this whole flailing process, you watch as Edo kind of lifts his elbow up for the perfect strike. What happens?
Cade?
Let's say, am I muted
What?
again?
Oh, wait, I mean,
What happens?
What's it look like?
The dog did.
uh,
How would die?
so I think I decided that he does have a quarterstaff. So, there is like, basically, you just see like 3 bolts of light shoot straight at the dog, like, but like in a triangle. So it goes like head and then like shoulder.
Nice.
You just hear that faint whistling as Edo, you feel the pain on your arm lessen, still there, as you look, and there is still a dog attached to you. No body, but the dog is still attached to you. It's dead. It's now a very gauche piercing.
It's a very grabby corpse.
Speaking of which, that reminds me, Cade, you are a divination wizard, are you not?
I am. Oh my god, I forgot to make my rolls.
Go ahead and roll your 2d20s. For everyone who doesn't know, a divination wizard can have 2d20s in their backpack, essentially, and they can use it to change the role of either an ally or an enemy to that role.
Thank you for reminding me.
Basically, briefly, the game is hers.
120.
Just roll 2d20 on the map here.
Oh, okay.
You see the dice at the bottom?
Yeah, I was. Okay.
10 and 11.
That's
Ever-
not the best, but It can also replace someone's. Okay.
You can replace a natural 1. Yep. Or a natural 20. So.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
All right. So, dog dead. Hooray! It's now the Robold's turn. Unless, Cade, you have anything else you'd like to do?
No, I don't have anything else I can do.
All right. Let's see. This one is going to head to you, Gaylia, and is going to has those little scrapwork spears in its hand, and is going to take a couple of swings at you. That is a 8, an 8, and a natural 1. So
It's more
You
than me,
are-
right?
yeah, at you.
Yep.
So you were
It did
talking to
not
Honey.
hit.
You were
It did
talking to
not
Honey Bun like, okay, Honey Bun, you got this. So just dodge to the left like this, and the spear just goes right past your head. And then if you need, just duck like this, and then another spear. If it's all right, Gaylia, I'm gonna play your character like Mr. Magoo, where he is just
Oh,
very on the edge of
please.
death at all times.
Perfect.
No, that's what I wanted. That was my entire intention on this.
Right.
I love that. Thank you for this.
All right. The one that is you can see Maxwell is baned is going to take 3 swings with its javelin at Honey Bun. There's a 14, a 5, and a 16.
Okay, I don't know if the 14 hits. Let me double check.
And Bane's
Uh,
minus.
oh, no.
D4.
That
Does
is-
you
it
roll
does
the
not
D4
hit.
or does he roll the
I
D4?
I rolled a d4,
Okay.
so for that 14, it is now a 10. For that 16, it is now a 14. So
Yeah, it does not hit.
14 doesn't hit.
No, because his AC is plus what's my proficiency but +2. So his AC is 13 plus 2, which is 15. So you missed by 1.
Well then, you watch as the red dot that was just straight on the Robo's nose begins to pulse with this necrotic-like energy, and where the Robo thinks it's going to hit true, it jolts for a second, allowing Honey Bun to just dip out of the way. Let's see, this one is going to rush up forward. He's just going to throw his javelin. Let's see. He's actually going to head up here and going to take a javelin at you there, Maxwell. Yep.
Put that
He's just
down.
going to-
No.
that is a 16.
No shit.
Yeah, that one hits.
You take 4 points of piercing damage as the rest of you watch as the spear is just completely through Maxwell. Like, it is right. It hit the ribs. It didn't hit the heart, quote unquote, but you guys see as it went in one end of Maxwell and out the other. Not
And-
that kind of end, but no.
And he's like, he should be screaming and in pain. He's just like,
Ow! Ow! You fucking dick!
Okay,
Stop
first
that!
of all, that was rude.
Oh, take it like a true man.
There's that meme where the skeleton gets stabbed. in the-
yeah.
First of all, you're being a total dick right now.
exactly.
That's great.
And
Get your skeleton. So I was like, holy shit, he just got stabbed straight through.
Everyone's like, what is this dude made of? Not a lot.
this one in the back with the skull on its head, it is going to take another firebolt at you. Actually, at Gaylia, because she's in the way, blocking his view. That is 18 to hit.
Ooh. Gaylia.
Gaylia, you take 3 points of fire damage as you feel this rush of heat just hit you right in the shoulder. It's warm for a second, and then it gets hot for even longer.
Gaylia.
It's fine. If she asks, I'll just say you took 3 points.
No, I'm here. Sorry, what happened?
You take 3 points of fire damage from the firebolt that the chieftain, I use air quotes,
Why would you do this to me?
because you put yourself in the chokehold where 4 robolds were rushing at you.
Look, I'm still gonna blame you.
Maxwell, I would say with the light's dim enough that you can see this guy here and up up front next to Gaylia.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is a little too far from you. I would say the light source is.
That is totally fair.
Yeah.
I can agree. I can agree with that. Okay, so
I'm just gonna move you out of the way.
okay, so Maxwell is not going to move. He's going to point at that one aforementioned Robold, and he's going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. What is that?
Dead.
So I is a necromancy cantrip. I can point at one creature I see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it takes 1d12 instead.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this one has not been hit yet.
Okay, so 1d8. Dope. Okay, so it just needs to roll 13 on a wisdom DC save.
All right, these guys are not wismatic. That is a natural one.
Awesome. So Maxwell points at that one and says, "You asshole, die."
Ah!
Very
No,
fun.
I didn't pick these beasts so I could use my kobold voice again. What makes it say that? Roll me that D8.
I wish you had like a voice filter that you could use occasionally for just like a tinny sort of robot sound.
I
Okay.
can just use Kidney's internet. That's fine.
Got her.
Ouchies.
Sorry, repeat that one more time. You cut out.
Nothing. Never mind.
Oh
Enjoy dipping and dodging spears.
no, the jokes write
All right.
themselves.
She's
Oh.
doing great.
Okay, 7 damage.
You hear that crack coming from its midsection. It hurt, but it's still standing.
Fair enough.
Edo, the dog is no longer your problem.
Ah, I'm free. He's still in a rage,
He is.
and he's going to still stupidly charge forward.
Yeah, you could get to right next to Gaylia and take a swing at that one.
That's what he's planning on it. And since he's near death, he's going to be doing it rather recklessly.
22 will hit. Oh dear lord.
Holy shit.
Do you want to say what happens, or do you think I got it for you?
You got it.
You tear this dog head off your elbow, just seething in rage, and your eyes just focus on the nearest thing to you, and that's that Robold. And just taking your axe back up from its tent stake position, you just double-handed slice it right down the middle. Gayla, you just feel, oh, is it raining? Huh. All right.
She's gonna
that
put
guy-
her hand out and try to catch a droplet. Like, oh, this feels so nice and cold and pleasant.
Don't drink that.
It's-
Don't put your tongue out. Trust me.
It's not oil, it's metal shrapnel. But
We're
still,
inside, by the way. Remember?
She can't see that.
Oh yeah. Damn it.
all right. Voss, you see the group just sort of pushing forward.
Yeah, recklessly. I'm on a suicide squad.
With an actual suicide.
What
barbarian.
are we? Some kind of suicide squad?
Edo takes
Ridiculous.
20 points of psychic damage and explodes. There you go.
I really hope I'm not Jared Leto.
I'm gonna. God.
Fantasy Jared Leto.
Well, that was Will Smith who said it, but
That was my finish. Anyway, I look down at my crab and wonder why he hasn't moved in the past 12 seconds.
That's on you, man.
I know. It's funny. I like it. Hey, go, you stupid.
He is. Okay, I'm gonna say while you were out, you do see that he is just going to town on this mouse in the corner, and then he looks at you, mouth full of gore, like, and then continues
Oh.
on what you're doing. Meanwhile, the cat is just taking a nap. It's very nice. Sun's setting. It's very warm.
Deserves it.
Oh, yeah,
I like how all the familiars are like so peaceful and just vibing and minding their own business, except for Honey Bun. It was
Well,
just front and center, covered in blood and gore.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between a cat, a coconut crab, and a velociraptor from the Jurassic period. I can fight a cat. I can fight a crab. I mean, it may get me arrested, but I can do that.
I don't know. Coconut crab might win in a fight.
I said I can. Not saying I win. I say I can.
Max defense build versus
It's
max
possible,
offense.
not plausible.
the situation can arise, but
I think it's more there for emotional support.
And move here.
I don't know, can you?
I said May. I said May.
you can because you'll step over the Robold and
You did. I'm just being a bitch.
My mommy told me to say May. Anyway, here's that. I want to do that. And then I would like to hit this one with the helmet with Frostbite, which is a cantrip I have.
Nice.
I believe, unfortunately, because you are next to a melee character, an enemy in melee, you will have disadvantage. You can take a step back and, like, we're right behind,
No, I kind of want to be there.
That's just how range works, my friend.
It's all good. Oh, I wanted to hit this one. Can I hit that one?
You can't, like I said, because this person is.
No.
Think of it like basketball. There is someone jumping in front of you as you.
But what if Shaq was getting attacked by a velociraptor?
I looked at your height. You're not Shaq, so.
So I have to. Can you make 2 Constitution saving throws then? I guess you get advantage on that.
Who?
The guy.
This guy here?
You.
Who's
You as
yeah.
the DM playing all the characters.
Yeah,
Yes. Constitution saving throw?
2 of them.
7 and a 12.
They both don't make it.
What happens? What is the spell you're doing?
Frostbite. Wah.
Okay, yeah, that's that's still fine. It's only attack rolls that are disadvantaged. Okay. So yeah, he takes 1d6 skull damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll. Holy crap! Okay.
Damn,
You watch as the Robold
that's a good cantrip.
kind of stops in place from its machinations. You see a strange blue screen in front of its eyes.
Oh no, MODOK.
S-O-D.
Roll your damage.
Oh, that's me, isn't it?
Yes.
Wait,
it is.
did you do that because he froze?
Yes.
Fuck!
Damn
God damn it, now I'm just mad.
Listen, I'm going to make toy and mechanical puns the entire campaign, regardless of what we're fighting.
Good.
That's fair.
5 points of freezing damage. All right, you've finally damaged this thing. All right. That is the dog. He ain't here no more. Gaylia.
What's the
Someone
dog
happens
doing?
to hurt.
Nothing.
Totally
he-
dead.
Yeah, well, told dead will happen when he hits him again, but he does have disadvantage. I'm just gonna put that there on his next attack roll. So, that would be Gaylia.
All right.
There's still one more Robold in front of Honeybun, and 2 more that are right behind it.
I'm going to sacrifice damage for once again healing. And I'm going to spend my Edeo. I'm going to use my second spell slot to once again cast Cure Wound.
All right, once 1d8 plus stuff.
And things.
Or- There we go.
Alive. I take
So-
8 damage.
Okay, that's weird, but you somehow do -8 damage. But
Which heals.
heal.
No,
so,
it's saying that because I guess it can't it doesn't it only sets it as damage. It doesn't know how to
oh, fair. But yeah,
raise it as cure.
I see that you take 8 points of healing, Edo. You feel the poison begin to fade and the wound on your elbow begin to heal.
I'm alive.
And I will do my very best to keep you that way.
I can see. I can fight.
I cannot
Good ref.
see, but I will still heal.
saw that coming. Cade.
She didn't see that coming.
God damn
Yes, I
it.
did.
Oh boy.
I hate this sometimes. No. It's,
Don't say that. That only fuels her.
I hate
I-
fuels.
I'll just have to bump it up. Huh. What is this beast? Ooh, a Tarask.
Oh god. Okay. Let's
Alright,
see here. So we
Cade,
have.
Yes, you see one with your dark vision. You can see one that's currently trying to stab at Honeybun. The other two are behind it. One has thrown its spear. The other one is hurling fire bolts at it.
Okay. Let's see here. Man, a lot of the ones I picked are for like exploring and shit. A lot of the spells. Not a lot of fighting.
Wizards are at that kind of point where you're good at one thing until you get to another level, then you're good at everything else.
Yeah, I
Can
can't
I
wait
teach-
for level 4.
Can I teach you spells?
Cade can find spell scrolls of spells and add them to her spellbook.
But if in like downtime,
That wouldn't work because his magic comes from a very different source than your magic.
Would you like to meet my friend?
The you see the tendril in front of you just kind of makes that come hither motion.
oh my. I'm not charismatic enough to become a sorcerer. Or a warlock. A warlock.
Neither was I.
Alright. We're gonna do Mind Sliver again.
Sure.
On, let's see here. This one.
That one in the back. Okay. It is a intelligence save, correct?
Yes, of 13.
He rolled a 12. These guys aren't the smartest tools in the shed.
Okay. So just from across, yeah, because it's 60 feet. I'm totally fine. So from across the room, Cade just points with a claw and just suck it, and
Cade's casting words are very similar to Maxwell's.
I think he's picking up bad habits.
You've met each other for like 45 minutes.
Yeah. No, well, I mean it's longer. We took a short rest. Isn't
Okay,
that
an hour and 45 minutes. Okay.
He's very impressionable.
All right, 4 points. You see it sort of freeze up, almost like what Voss did, but just in a slightly different way.
And then it also has disadvantage on saving throws until my next turn. Or from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
That's fair. All right. This guy, he ain't doing very well. He has been taking a couple beatings. He looks at all of you in this lovely cone here. Voss, you're the only one that can see this. You watch as the Robold opens its mouth, and you think it's about to scream, but you see just a flicker of flame. I'm going to need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. That's Voss, Gaylia, Edeo, and Honeybun.
Nah, I'm on fire.
Yay! Not 20.
Nice.
Nat 20.
The barbarians get advantage on dex
Right.
saving throws, as long as they're not blind, deafened, or incapacitated.
All right. Anyone? Oh my God.
Speaking
Anyone
of the
that rolled,
the blind
a-
girl made a better roll at anticipating a fire attack than the fish man. I just want to point that out.
yes. But unfortunately, I rolled 2d6 for this fire breath attack. Everyone who got below a 14 takes 2 points of fire damage.
Nice.
The ones who passed it take 1 point of fire damage.
Ouch, that really hurt.
You see, it kind of, as it was breathing fire, it sort of locks in place and doesn't really get that full flamethrower effect.
It just kind of sputters out.
All right, Honeybun takes 2 points of fire damage.
Honey buns.
Hot honey buns.
Maxwell, you just barely dodged out of the way of having your entire coat set on fire. Cloak, excuse me.
Yes.
What do you do?
Let's see. I suppose I will do, or Maxwell will move right behind Gaylia right there and point at that Robold that tried setting him on fire and do Toll of the Dead again. Or Toll the Dead, excuse me.
All right. That's going to be a wisdom save. That's a 2. And he has been damaged, so do your d12.
Yeah, boy. All right. Let's see here.
If you do max damage, you kill it. I'll tell you right now.
Sweet. Oh, half damage. Half that.
He's a bard back in town. You didn't meet him.
Maximilian damage.
Yes.
Oh.
Stop
You
being a
see-
dick and breathing fire at
He
everyone.
just watches all 3 of these begin, like, from just the mind slivers, the frostbites, the necrotic cold, and psychic damage, just all basically do the robot, essentially, because they are getting knocked around like a ping pong ball. Speaking of which, Edo.
Ah, time for more smashing. I am now healthy. As he runs out, fully bleeding from multiple orifices
Yeah.
and
Still bleeding.
really dead. Wait, hold on. Can I actually move from here to hit this guy?
Unfortunately, because of this guy here, you will take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's like,
You're fine with that? He only has his fist, so it's not going to do.
Yeah.
Even if it hits you, it's not going to. Because that was the one
Yeah.
who tossed
threw
it.
his. Yeah, oh yeah, because he threw his javelin and then he did a fire breath. So,
Eh. He whiffs hard. His hands barely go out past his head. Like,
yeah, as Edo is charging this guy who kept shooting with fire.
sure. Oh,
And explodes him, maybe?
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
15, 18, 19. Because of the Toll the Dead that happened earlier, Edo, what happens?
He's like, strange fire creature. And due to the shape of the land, he's hitting up at him. So he basically hits him up straight into the the stalagmites in the ceiling. Just impales him.
Right.
Badass.
Some of you, like, you swear you hear a bell as ding, poof. As you watch this Robold go straight up 90 degrees, and it is just pinned there like a kebab. Unfortunately, it's pinned there like a kebab lengthwise, so it goes through every piece of it. The bone, the metal that was part of its armor, it is shattered and splintered. And Edo, you just watch as that staff that he was holding just sort of clanks to the ground. The fire still burning. So you, my poor little chieftain.
You were so young.
He got
He was so young. He was 6, maybe 7 days old.
the mega bonk. You don't come back from the mega bonk.
All right, boss, you see that, and you make a mental note. No sparring with the giant lying man.
I already made that mental note last game. I don't know if you remember.
You-
I said
You underline it, highlight it, put a check
yeah,
mark,
I'm not messing
circle
with
it.
the lion guy. 2 feet taller than me. I'm gonna yell at my crab again.
Sure.
Crab, get over here.
Make him. What's his speed?
20. Yeah.
He's small enough that he could be in the same spot as you. I'll just put him right here with, right there for you.
Oh.
He can take, yeah, through your legs. He can take a swipe at this guy.
Then can I use my bonus action to have him attack?
That's what your pack the chain can do.
Yay. This dude's got his own sheet. I should probably pull that out.
That'd probably help.
Wow. 1d8.
14 just hits.
Hell yeah.
And-
Why didn't it do the
Just go ahead and roll me 1d8 plus whatever. It's hard with homebrew crab familiars.
Okay. Does it roll on here?
Yeah, you can roll.
Oh
You
yeah,
roll-
there's just dice in the top left.
It's a d8 plus whatever it adds to it. Okay. I'm not even going to have you do that bonus action sleight of hand check. Here's what happens. You watch as your crab kind of scuttles between your legs, reaches forward, grabs it by the not the waist, the thigh, essentially, and pulls back. And you think that didn't do anything. As you look into its hand and you see a small bronze screw.
Oof.
As the robo looks at the screw, looks at its leg, and then clang, 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 as you did enough damage to take it out.
Yay! It's kind
Yay.
of like in martial arts movies where it's like the guy punches forward, grabs the guy's heart, twists, pulls out, and then
Oh,
Huh?
the thump.
That's some Temple of Doom shit.
I do that to my friend when we're
You
Fuck
kill
around
your
if you-
friend?
yes, no, I just like punch him and then twist his chest.
Did you just
like,
admit to murder?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's like a lot of murder because you do it multiple times.
the same person? But that's double jeopardy.
Oh yeah, you're right. Can't do the same crime twice.
Yeah, can't be accused of the same crime.
All
twice.
right, how many other people in here have murderous tendencies that I don't know about? You don't have to pipe up, Lexi.
Don't worry.
We
Edo
already
doesn't have
know.
any murderous
I was in
tendencies
the
whatsoever.
I was in the middle. I was in
I've-
the middle of
listen-
unmuting to say it when you told me not to say it, so I was like, never mind.
Listen, I've looked in all your guys' windows, and none of you really have any murderous tendencies, so you're fine.
I don't have windows.
You think you don't.
You think you don't, but you do.
Gaylia, you hear more clattering of metal to the ground, and there is just one mind-slivered Robold in a corner. What do you do?
Okay, how far away is Honeybun from it?
5 feet from the Robold.
Okay, yeah, he's just gonna go straight for the jugular.
And do that squeaky toy thing I'm hearing?
Yeah, he
She
hears
really
like
wants
a squeaky
attention.
toy. He hears a squeaky toy coming from the robot, and Honeybun's
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, a toy."
It tries
Play.
to do that fire breath, but because it's so damaged, it sort of
Get it,
And
it's
he-
Taylor.
and as it seems to have gotten Honeybun's attention, go ahead and roll attack. I'll say +2 because Edo is technically can.
Does it sound like the penguin from Toy Story 2?
Sounds exactly like the penguin.
Squeakers, where he's like trying to squeak but he can't.
Oh.
I was in it for the references today.
All right, that's
That
an
hit.
18.
That'll hit. Roll your damage. You
All right, let me double check his damage. It is 1d8 plus 4.
Eight will do it. What does Honeybun do?
This
Just
time
gotta-
he's gonna spice it up a little bit. He's going to dismember it piece by piece until it is nothing but scraps, and then he's going to grab one of the scraps, bring it to the lion man that fed him pork, put it down on his feet, and then begin slightly gnawing at Edo's toes.
Found another
Nice.
fetish.
Oh my god.
What?
What? It's just
No.
Oh,
wow,
cool.
No.
Doesn't your dog ever go for your toes?
As a
My
DM,
parents' dog.
Voss, no.
Okay, sorry.
It's fine. Okay, so
Maxwell with his
Winnie
hands
always
still.
tries to eat my toes, so I'm just basing it off of Winnie.
Maxwell's
That's my
still with
dog.
his hands on his hips, wondering why everyone has to keep bringing their fetish into this.
Oh, wait, I want to say that your character portrait's perfect for your voice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Really is.
right, so the
appreciate that.
clanging and whirring of circuitry comes to an end as Honeybun finishes off this last Robold, and it's deathly silent for a beat, 2 beats, 3 beats, and you hear coming from the east. You dead? Say something
Not
if
yet.
you dead.
If you wish to challenge us, we shall fight.
Something.
You guys look over to
Yeah, Gaylia
a
just said something.
where the voice is coming from, and you see just a barricaded off section of cave. It is just full of tables, chairs, a bed, all just sort of put it in a haphazard barricade.
Hear the people sing the song. Sorry. You said barricade. That's the only
Yes.
thing that comes to mind.
Yep.
Barricade.
I don't just move forward. I am alive.
Ah!
Fight, we can.
Detect magic! Detect magic!
Detect magic. All right, what is the range on that?
30 feet.
Right.
Like the range is from stealth up to 30 feet, so I can move forward and
Yeah, are we in battle? Sorry.
Yeah.
You're not in battle.
I'm moving forward.
Well, I would say you were able to. Let's see. You were able to. Let's see. Let me just kind of map you around here.
Are you the master of these mechanical menaces?
What? No, no.
Master of mechanical menaces. Nice.
They come in. They come in and break stuff. We hide. It's what we good. It's what we good at.
We need to
Good
punish
enough,
their owners.
apparently.
Is this Noose's cousin?
Eh?
Because
Is
it sounds a
Zeus
lot
in
like
the
Noose.
future.
You see an
Yes,
old
yes.
withered. You see an old withered white kobold. No.
The
I would say,
crossover we
Edo, you're
needed.
able to kind of peek your eye through the barrier, and you see a bunch of these black-scaled kobolds, all kind of huddled together, of all shapes and sizes, just sort of huddled in the back, just kind of shivering for their life. With this one who obviously drew the short straw. You're not here to kill too, right?
I killed them.
Oh, I appreciate. Could you help with barricade? It took a lot of kobold to.
Of course. He just like lifted up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just roll me a decent strength check.
Hopefully. 16.
You
Excuse me.
Bless you.
He's
Thank
like,
you.
oh, this barricade, and you just like opening a door, just push it to the side. Oh, that's disconcerting. Yes. Cade. While he is talking there, I would say you're kind of walking around through this whole thing. Are you not? Or are you just waiting right there and pinging?
Also, isn't there a flaming staff sitting on the ground still?
Yes. Yeah. You do get a ping there. That
Okay.
staff does ping with a bit of magical energy.
Can I dibs that staff?
I mean, you can pick it up.
I pick it up.
Make a charisma saving. I'm kidding.
It talks to you.
Yes.
Oh,
Nobody else
boy.
can hear it.
You also, because your magic can ping a bit far away, you feel another ping right there.
I
Just a-
go check it out. I go check it out.
All right. What is everyone else doing?
Maxwell's not doing anything.
You're just kind of sitting there talking to a hand and a tentacle.
So,
Um,
you guys come here often?
Can Gaylia go see if any of the kobolds are injured or need medical assistance?
You kind of head up to Edo and you ask that. We good. Able only a few. Well, there's probably Wick. Yeah, Chieftain Wick. He's the one who opened the box. And
What box?
you see the kobold kind of point, or sorry, he's not behind the barricade. He nods his head towards the chamber to the south, down there, where chieftains sit.
I'm terribly sorry. Where is down there?
He looks
And
at
she kinda-
he looks at Edo, and down there, where chieftains sit. We found box. We took box into cave. We opened box, and then just points at the Robold on the ceiling. They came.
Mm.
Where I guess I'm not
All
near
right,
there.
she's going to turn to Edo, and she's going.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Apparently,
Uh-oh.
she's not going to do anything.
I will pick her up in her arms and throw her at the box.
You don't see the box from where you are.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
we hear you.
She's going
Yeah.
to. She's going to ask Edo if he can go investigate the box while she goes checks on the 2 kobolds that he mentioned.
Okay.
I shall look at the box.
All right, I'll go ahead. Let me just go ahead and actually, can we take a quick 5? I need to use the restroom and refill.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, I need more water as well.
I
so.
will be in my kitchen.
Veto, I'm fine with like maybe a long nailed like turtle claw. You ever seen like one of those digging turtles? I can't hear you if you're talking.
Did you say
Nope.
naked turtle? What?
No, one of those digging turtles with like the really long fingernails.
Ah, yeah. Like the ones that go on the beach, dig out their holes, and
No, that's a sea turtle. I'm talking like there
those
are
ones also.
those are river turtles that have actual claws.
Ah.
Yikes.
I mean, they're not like going up and swiping at you. They're just used for digging.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
I mean, to be fair, I couldn't even find a gif of it, but when I was talking about that axe thing, I don't know if you guys played Dark Souls, but the
Sorry.
Black Knight Great Axe, you dig it into the ground and just fling people up.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, my partner and his friends all love the Soulsborne games and have played through them like a billion times, so I am weirdly intimately familiar with Dark Souls for a girl.
Oh no.
For someone
It's a
who
great
has
game.
no interest whatsoever. How about that?
For someone who never played the games, yeah.
Yeah. Or has
I
ever wanted to.
heard Dark Souls, and my whole body shriveled up.
Oh, I totally understand. It's so funny
No.
because one of
I
his
bought, and I made a mistake in the first game, and I almost had to delete it.
Jeez. One of my partner's friends also has a fiance, and we're like just talking to each other over like voice chat while they're playing, and it's like great. They needed to replay this for the millionth time. Awesome, cool. But I also
Oh, and
have
I have friends playing it through, and it's hard. It's very hard.
Yeah, someone out there wrote like the entirety of like basically the backstory of Bloodborne pieced together from bits of lore with like the weapons and stuff. And I have that on my Kindle because Nick was just like, "Do you want to read this?" And I'm like, "If it helps me understand what the fuck you're doing, I guess."
That's pretty
The
dope.
lore is really interesting. It's just super hard to parse.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, but what I've been thinking about this whole time is that when I said can you move, I'm not that into TikTok like at all, but there's this one Australian guy who does these amazing songs, and one of his more recent ones was like, "Have you checked your butthole if you lose things?" I don't know how to. I'll try and find it. I don't have TikTok. I just see things on Tumblr.
I don't even. Nope, I don't have one either.
I have
Or
TikTok,
Tumblr.
but I don't even know what it is.
I'll try and find it for the group, but it was just like being sassy and asking someone if something is like, "Can I? I don't know. Have you checked your butthole?" I don't know. It's just been stuck in my head all day.
All right.
Neat.
Voss, are you back? You're muted if you are.
Yeah, sorry.
You're fine.
I was talking that whole time. Everybody was laughing at what I was saying. It was great.
Yep. Like I said, I don't know if you heard this, Voss, but I'm fine with them being like turtle claws for your tendril of the deep.
Yeah, if you guys don't like the tentacles, I'm down with changing them to like claws and different.
I'm
cool
fine
Fine
with
stuff.
tentacles.
whatever.
It's just funny.
Oh, okay.
Tentacles-
Tentacles it is.
My tentacles still
We're gonna
work.
keep making jokes.
No,
Yeah.
well, I also have like arms of Hadar too, so like
Yeah.
it just gets more and more tentacly from here.
All right.
I mean, tentacles work.
I
For
mean,
the
you
ocean.
are, oceany,
Tentacly.
so
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
All right. So, let's see. Where were we? Cade. You feel another ping coming from this room, and it's a whole bunch of what appears to be scraps of armor, weapons. You remember those spider things that were cutting holes into the armor of the dead compatriots over there? You feel like this is what was left of them after they cookie cuttered them. However, you do see one helmet. It's a very simple helmet with a kind of an eye engraved onto the front of it. And you can tell that this is a magic hat.
A magic hat.
Magic hat. All right. Just to back to Gaylia. Gaylia, I'll just have you do a medicine check if you don't want to use a spell slot, and you're muted.
Yes. Okay. That is fine. Let me roll.
Just don't miss it.
I'm gonna now. You jinxed me.
That's enough.
Look what you've
That's-
done.
You're enough to, like I said, most of them
Oh.
just got some, got a couple of wounds. Nothing that Edo had received, more of just bumps on the head and a little bit of burn damage from one of them. But you're able to kind of bandage that up.
Yeah, she's read enough books to know what to do, so she's gonna do just basic first aid.
Right. You see the kobold you were talking to. Oh, thank you. Was worried to have to use this, and he pulls out from one of the crates on the wall next to him this nice shiny red vial of liquid. I don't need it.
All right, so she can't see what it is, so she's gonna ask him. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Would you mind describing to me exactly what it is?
It potion healing.
Would you be willing to perhaps part for it? I can pay you.
No pay. You see one of the kobolds or you don't see, but one of the kobolds immediately starts to get up and say something, but the other kobolds push it down. We not die? That good payment.
She's gonna reach into her purse and this time she's feeling very carefully. She's gonna grab one coin and give it to him anyways.
What are you trying to give him?
Just a gold coin. She feels bad.
Give me a luck check.
Oh no.
It was priceless 15th century
You-
Spanish gold.
You give 1 gold piece to the kobold.
Aw.
I'm sorry, it's not much, but it's the least I can do.
No, at least we can do. Just take potion. And take box. We don't want box anymore. On that,
Yes, my dear friend will grab the box.
Maxwell and Voss, are you guys doing anything?
Not really. Maxwell doesn't have any agenda.
Oh, Maxwell, you want to help me look at these corpses of these things that were attacking us?
I mean, sure. I don't know what I can do to really help, but yeah, I'll look at them.
Right. Give me investigation. You could either do it one person with advantage or 2 rolls.
Oh no.
Roll with me.
Roll with you. Got it.
The advantage probably better, but more fun to roll.
I like to think we're both, like, looking through.
I have made a 13.
Hey, 13!
Hey.
13 bros.
Wait, let's see. Where's Voss?
I'm on the other one, sorry.
Okay, it's taking a sweet time. Oh, you both roll a 13?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's enough. You don't really see anything as far as, like, any sort of magical items or anything. That one that you're looking at, Voss, that's on the ceiling. You can't even make that one out.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try.
But you guys kind of look over this one, and the head is still attached, and you see on the back of the head, kind of where the ears are on either side of it, you see a strange symbol on the back. It is a symbol of clockwork gears kind of running together, with a very unsettling clown face smack dab of the symbol.
Do not
Is-
like.
It's like an etching, and under that, do either of you speak Elvish?
False.
Let
But
me
I
check.
know that it's Elvish.
You can tell that it's Elvish.
I don't actually remember what languages I gave him.
So it's so fancy.
no.
That's why you know it's Elvish.
No, I do not know
I mean,
Elvish.
if you want to wait, I have comprehend languages.
While you guys are kind of looking that over, Edo, I'm gonna go ahead and just
Or you could ask the elf person in the party.
the blind
No,
elf
that's-
person.
that's
she
the
can't
blind
see
elf.
it?
Can't see?
Yes!
You never
did
thought
this
about
yourself.
that?
You did this to
No,
yourself,
I
honey.
did. I literally had this discussion with Harrison at the beginning of the character creation, but then it slipped my mind forevermore. Yeah, no,
Like
she can't-
you
she
can
can't
read
my bad.
Braille. You can read Elvish Braille. There's a couple of books in the Allegroth library.
I
If you
might
want to
try
have.
to-
Rich library, yeah, my bad. Never
I might try to
mind.
describe
Oh.
it to you for the,
It's
for
like
the
a
first
curly
time.
bit and then like a
Yeah.
big sticky bit. Because
That's like
you
saying
try
there's
explaining English, let alone Elvish.
I think
There-
one of them is
it's-
two
No,
penguins
but that wouldn't
high-fiving.
even work because she doesn't know what it looks like. She doesn't know what
Exactly.
actual Elvish looks like.
Exactly. Okay.
I
so.
like to think Elvish
Like I
Braille
said,
is
if
as
you wanna
needlessly
wait-
complicated as normal Elvish.
I mean,
Oh,
if you
God.
want to wait like 20 minutes until I figure out what's going on down here, and then can cast Detect Languages as a ritual for 10 minutes, then we can.
Yeah, real chill.
Right. Edo, you come into this main chamber, and you see kind of a throne at the center of the top stage here, with a couple of beds. They can assume was part of the chieftain's kind of living quarters. You also see what you can assume be the chieftain, or rather, what's left of the chieftain. It is. I didn't actually put an icon there, but it is right.
Is he a square?
He's not a square. He is right next to this strange box. It looks like a shipping box, 2 feet on all sides, top flung open. You can't see
Oh.
what's inside it from where you're standing. It's like raised up a bit,
You immediately go up to it.
right? You kind of look. What do you do with the box? Are you just, looking over, or just staring right at it?
I'm putting my head straight in it.
Yep.
As soon as you even do that, before you even put your head in it, you see into the box where you would think would be wood. You see pitch black. Not even pitch black. It would be if it wasn't for this sort of like sparkly stardust that seems to be weaving its way through this inky abyss. And do you put your head in it?
He's gonna sit in the box. I don't think that's a good idea, but he's a cat, so.
Give me
Oh my
a
god. Oh my
give me-
god.
just
If
for
he
funsies,
fits, he
give me
sits.
give me
Holy
a
shit.
strength saving throw.
It's.
He got a natural 1.
Oh, see you later.
Oof.
You don't even steel yourself. Like, you think, oh, this is a big box. You dive in, and you are suddenly engulfed in this pitch black. You're seeing this stardust in this, like, almost like galaxies just sort of rippling around in this astral plane. And you just sort of instinctively take a breath as to how amazing this is, and you realize you can't breathe.
Mm.
Oh, no.
Session 2 and someone's already tripping balls.
As you dived into a modified bag of holding. So I would say,
Damn.
just rest of you give me a perception check.
Mm.
Cade,
Please roll
Cade,
high.
you don't hear. Cade, you were not going to be able to hear that. But
Oh.
however, I will say, I believe, if I can get this right, with your nope, just out of reach. You can't feel it.
Damn! I was gonna say detect
Wait,
magic!
Oh,
Yikes.
Uh,
Oh my
I
god, no!
no, is this not no? Cause normal bag of holding, you can breathe inside.
You can breathe inside, but you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, it's not a lot of time. It's
10 minutes?
Yeah. I think it's 10 minutes, and
You-
then
you-
you.
Would
do
would
hold breath.
Gaylia
Okay,
was nearby? Would she hear?
Let me see. What did you guys roll?
I got 17.
17.
I rolled 15 perception.
15, and Gaylia rolled 13. Vox and Maxwell. Sorry,
Vox
Voss.
Machina.
Sorry. Voss
No,
and.
no,
Voss
I haven't
Machina?
rolled. Yeah, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and roll me wisdom. Oh, yeah, perception. 11. Yeah, unfortunately, Maxwell and Voss, you both hear just from the south, just a huh! Silence.
So, we gonna go check that out, or
You want to do it or me?
You guys,
tag
I would say
team?
you guys can head to the central, the chieftain platform, and you see a box. You don't see your lion friend.
Ah,
I just point at the.
That's it. Just
I just point at the box that's open that's just pitch black inside.
What do
Ah.
you think the chances are that the lion jumped in here?
well, he is a giant fucking cat. So,
Can I pull out my hempen rope and cast it in there?
Are you actually holding on to it, or are you doing something else with it?
Just throws it in without
I
holding
just
on.
throw it in with my hands. With one, I'm holding on to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna come in with you, aren't I?
Okay, Edo. Okay, you're not suffocating, but you do feel the air is very thin, like you're at the top of the mountain. Like you could feel like you're not going to last long in here. But you do see floating through this astral sea this link of rope, just kind of waving in the non-existent wind.
Kitty
Does
swats
anyone
at it.
see in here?
Can you hear me? Hey!
You hear nothing.
Pocket dimensions.
big kitty cat man,
Oh,
hello.
definitely. Is that the only thing he sees in here?
Besides the galaxy like landscape in front of him, that's all he sees.
He will definitely then just grab the rope.
I'm not with the
pulling.
two with the two of you. I would say you guys are able to just because he doesn't have Edo doesn't have any footing, so he can't really pull back. You try, and I definitely see Maxwell stumble a bit because
I was
you
about
weigh,
to say,
He's boned.
Maxwell don't got no meat on him.
you weigh about. I think the average skeleton is 32 pounds.
Like
Hmm.
somewhere between 20 and 32. Yes.
Yes.
But to be fair, inside the bag, I
To be
am
fair.
relatively weightless.
You are weightless, so I'll say it's easy enough that you, as you pull in the rope, you do see a very muscular clawed hand just kind of reach up and grab the edge of the
Jesus.
box.
Oh, that was fun.
You were right, Max. He was in there.
So look, I get if I fits, I sits, but, like, give us a warning next time, man. Holy shit. We could have died.
Also, I do mention this thing is like 2 feet on all sides, so he, even if it was an empty box, he'd probably be like, knee deep. But you pull him out of this box, and you do see also on the side this elvish signature and the sigil on top of it, and also around you, you notice other robolds that aren't destroyed, more like they were in the process of being built. It looks like because you guys alerted the hornet's nest, so to speak, you did at least stop them from throwing more at you.
Well, we found that fun little workshop.
Let's take this box back. This is the box they needed, right?
This is the only box you see that's not just smashed to smithereens.
I shall take this box.
What did you see in there?
Not much. It was boring. I saw a rope.
Oh my gosh! You get inspiration for that one. All right, so the rest of you convening on this box.
I kind of wanted to chill by that thing until Cade.
You see the Gaylia has kind of finished patching up the kobolds. They begin to kind of single file out as
Non-robo kobolds.
non-robo kobolds, nobolds as we call them.
Behold.
God damn it.
You see as they kind of peter out and kind of begin cleaning up the place. You see one kid kind of run off into this corner here, just this little child-like kobold, and say, "I hope they didn't eat Mr. Fleaface," and just runs off into the darkness over there.
That was probably his rat.
You
Wait,
do see
what
as
is
you
it?
look down,
What-
as you do look down the
What did the
hallway.
kid say?
I hope they didn't eat Mr. Fleaface, and you see a kobold like hugging this very slightly agitated rat. It seems familiar if Gaylia could see this.
Oh, is that the rat from the very beginning?
Nope, that one was a dead one, and if you guys didn't alert the hornet's nest, that one was going to die.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so I did good.
You
We
did good.
saved them.
I saved
Well,
the
you
rat.
Kinda.
The wasps were
Okay,
heading
so
from there because they heard the alarm to you. That's why it took them a minute to get there.
You risked all of our lives for a rat that you didn't even know was there.
See, now,
It was
now
all part of the
True
plan.
hero.
so now you've conditioned Lexi to just yell at the beginning of every dungeon so that we inadvertently save somebody.
Yep.
I know. I know.
He knows what he's doing. He's fully
I
aware.
know.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to make them do some choices. Do they help these guys? Do they help these? Oh, they're just gonna call the entire dungeon. Okay.
They wouldn't be dumb enough to just alert everybody.
Like this will
Joke's
be
on
we
you,
have the
we are
blind
dumb
person.
enough to alert everyone.
this will just be like a couple of small battles, just to wet their whistle for the combat system. Nope, that was 2.5 hours. Okay.
If Maxwell-
I mean, you forget that, my character also just roars absolutely, deafeningly loud.
Yeah, no.
That's what-
Like stealth was an option. It just was immediately
Stealth
thrown
was
into the
never
garbage.
an option.
Stealth was an option, but peace never was.
All right.
Listen.
So, Cade, are you meeting back with the group with your helmet?
Oh, I got a helmet? I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, I mentioned you found a helmet in this pile of scrap metal. Just a
Isn't
regular.
fancy hat.
It's fancy. It's like a bowl helmet. Like it could barely fit on your head, but you do see like a small inscription of an eye on right where your right in the center of the forehead would be.
Wait,
No, it's
can-
not.
can
Do,
we
do
get
I
on,
know what school... I should learn what school of magic it is.
Let's see. That would be divination.
Okay. So now I have a helmet with divination.
Mhm.
Cool.
Can
Can I put the helmet on?
You can put it on.
Okay, I put it on. I now have a helmet.
it's a little big for your size.
That's
It,
adorable.
I was gonna say it falls over his eyes, right?
yeah, it's
In
like
the most adorable way.
it's like when the child's at war and they put the helmet on the kid to look cute, and you know that kid's gonna die in the third act.
I think like some of his feathers are also poking out of like bits of it.
You do, yes, you do see it's kind of, you do have helmet hair, as your feathers are kind of swished down and out of the
Oh.
bottom of it.
Oh.
Okay. So it happens for 10 minutes. I assume it hasn't actually been 10 minutes. So if I
For detect magic,
yeah.
yeah, I would say if you meet up with the rest of the group, you do feel that ping coming from what Edo is carrying.
Yes. So I'm gonna meet up with the rest of the group.
Right.
Go through walls.
It's before you even say like, "Hey, look at this helmet!" Oh, you feel the ping, and it is that bag in front of you.
Cool. What kind of magic is it?
No, conjuration.
Okay. Fun.
Edo is holding the box like around and just like swinging it.
You guys, Maxwell, you're ducking as he is trying to basically put it on top of your head, which you know is just going to literally eat you if you put it on your head.
Hey, hey, big kitty man. That's not your axe. Don't go swinging that thing around, please.
What if I use it as my axe?
I think we have plenty of reasons for you not to do that, including you already having one.
Yes, but what about two?
Shit, I hadn't thought of that.
Maxwell's just gonna like, if he had a brow to furrow, he would.
Exactly. All right, Cade, you, I guess you're doing comprehend languages.
Yes.
If we're doing are we doing short rest while she's comprehending languages because it's a full casting thing?
You can do a short rest. In fact, peek behind the DM screen, you could probably do a long rest soon enough because it is getting dark outside. I'm going to say, Cade, since you are wearing the helmet, you begin to cast that comprehend languages spell, but you feel like someone just put a little bit of a boost to it as you immediately cast a spell without taking 10 minutes as you figure out that this is a helm of comprehend languages.
What?
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 And like you start the muttering of the spell and you feel the spell like continue on without you talking, and you do read the inscription on the box with the gears and the clown face staring right at you as you stare, and under that you see an elvish script: LS Toy Company. And
Does
that is a
mean
good.
anything to me?
Go ahead and give me. Actually, I'm not even gonna have you roll. You know this. You know that symbol, at least without the clown face on top of it. That looks deathly similar to the one who stopped Zarask's symbol, Laura Summerfell. And I think that is a good spot to end it for tonight.
Hooray!
Oh shit! What'd you even say? I barely heard you.
The Laura Summerfeld who built the who helped build the the Forged. Sorry, she started a toy company.
It
Or
says
someone started a toy company under her banner.
Yeah.
it just says LS, and that's the only LS that comes to mind.
Huh.
Cool.
My credit got right
Interesting.
in the top left corner.
Oh no. As Edo will, if we were topping hay, we would start picking up the pieces of the broken things and start putting them in the box.
Okay. How would you say? Just put in one bag of holding. It's technically a box of holding, but it's just more rigid than a bag. And just put in one pile of Robold parts.
I would
would say-
ask, do they look important? Like, do they look shiny and gold? Like, do they look something I would like? You know?
They
Wink.
definitely
Like something we could like sell for money.
They definitely look plated. They definitely
Or
have some shine
armor.
to them. Yeah, it looks like they have a. Looks like it's a bit of metal. You could, if you find someone who could maybe melt this down, and not turn it into just slag, you might be able to sell it.
I shall sleep on this.
We should just bring the crate back.
Wait,
to
do I get to
stone.
add a Helm of Comprehending Languages to my inventory?
Yes, and you also have. I'm not saying you have this, but this. Did you pick up the staff?
I did. He did, yes.
Are you going to cast Identify Attack during this like short rest, long rest?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let me give you the what's it, doohickey?
The description?
Yes, that's it. I'm a DM. I know how to say things.
Oh, I could draw. During the. So excited! A wondrous item. You're spoiling me.
I mean, you don't have to wear every single piece I give you.
I know, but
everything I find.
it's the most.
Dress you up.
You're just dressing up the little owl.
I will say the rod is 5 times your length. Like it is.
Excellent.
Edo will use it as a new axe.
Let me see. Where are you? There you are. I need a new. I'm gonna make a
Like,
new.
oh, this rod casts magic, but does it hit well?
There we go. A loot channel. And there you. There you go.
Oh.
Robold cave. Rod of welding.
Nice.
Oh. Yes. I'm excited. Thank you. It's gonna be like tall staff, tiny. Wait, it's not. You said 3 times as big. It's 9 feet tall.
Yeah, sorry. I think you're real tiny. I think you're cat size. I would say it's about a 4-foot staff.
Okay, so it like, and he's bigger. I didn't want to go too tiny because I didn't want him like too much, like I didn't want him that much smaller than Tig would be.
You got the Gandalf thing going on.
But yeah,
Your cat's the same
still,
size as you.
it's still a staff over his head. It's still a foot over his head, which is awesome.
So Sadie, the worst part is when you were excited about the staff and you let out your little cry of happiness, my phone decided to lag right then and there, and it turned it into like this long stretched out moan, and it was the most uncomfortable I've ever been. I was like,
Wow.
I was like, I
Oh,
want to go
boy.
home now. And then right before that, you were just stuck saying, for like a minute.
That was so funny. Oh my god.
Anyway, that was your first dungeon, guys. Congratulations.
Thanks for
Thank you,
DMing.
Kai. So
Yay!
much fun.
I'm pretty sure we messed up the dungeon, but it went great.
You
Yeah.
were alive.
Time.
You
We won't-
didn't mess up the
well-
dungeon because you're still alive.
We need
That's
more
fair.
potions.
I also didn't realize 5e was so forgiving with its death mechanics. I thought it was, oh, you get below your constitution modifier and you
Oh
die.
god.
Because that's
No,
like
it's-
Pathfinder.
Holy
it's
moly.
Basically, if you get injured, you're at 0, and then you get your actual HP amount. That's game over.
It takes
Well,
a
and-
little while to get you.
But that's really only in one hit, honestly. Like, if you stepped on a pressure plate and this giant boulder just comes in and squishes you for 70 points of damage, you're dead. Like, that's
Yeah.
twice your hit points. You ain't getting up for that.
TM, it lands on you.
Exactly.
Squishy.
Anyway, that was the dungeon. As far as... This is just my first dipping of the toe into magic items. So, if you guys would like anything specific, like you want things that will help your crab better in battle, or
No, he's kind of a lame ass. And I
To
love
train
him.
your crab.
No,
You know,
I'm
I
not
want
training him.
armor
I love
New
him.
from DreamWorks.
All I want is armor for Honey Bun.
that's
Aw.
fair. I'll put that on the list of potential things you can get. But I will throw in just
I
my
think that
own.
would be hilarious.
And I will
Like
put it.
custom-made raptor armor.
Barding
Yeah,
is a
barding.
thing.
Barding.
Yeah.
I want a little
Yeah.
leash so that she can walk him, like a little leash, and she just goes
Yeah,
around.
keep that
with him.
motherfucking thing on a leash. With a
It's a-
muzzle.
Your dog don't bite, or my dog don't bite. Yes, it do.
Yeah. Yes, it do. She don't bite. Yes, she do.
I love that video.
No, thank you, Kai.
No, don't mind me.
It was a very good time. Thank you.
It was a great session.
Can't wait till next time.
Yep.
I gotta jump into a box.
We saved you from dying.
If no one passed that perception check, I was going to make you make Constitution saving throws to hold your breath.
It's
Oh,
fine.
God.
I had 10 minutes for them to find out, and then I start dying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, there's this box. Haven't seen. No.
Let's take this box and head back to town. It should be only an hour walk.
I mean, I have a good enough Constitution save throw. I may have survived until they got back. Maybe.
But yes.
Can't wait to store a bunch of stuff in there.
Anyway, thank you guys for playing my game. I will see you guys next week if that sounds good to everyone else.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good night, y'all.
You have a
Thank
go.
you. Have a good
Yeah.
night.
Happy
Good night,
Friday.
everyone.
And thank you to everyone who checked out the stream. Very much appreciated. Everyone have a great night.
Bye.
Adios.